When advertising on YouTube, I know that making an
All right, well, I hate when that happens.
Fellows! Today, it's September 6th. It's Labor Day.
It's
Coming off of a
Labor Day.
big time Labor Day weekend. We're back. We're here. We never leave. Don't worry, guys. We fixed it. We have to find out why that keeps happening.
Is it still no audio?
No, it's
Okay.
it's here now, but we have to. It just doesn't like.
It says that we're still on Friday on the show. Damn it! It's Labor Day, Sean.
It's
It's Labor Day.
Yeah, the title's inaccurate.
Well, that's okay.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
It is Labor Day, though, fellas. Congrats, we made it to Labor Day.
You know?
We made it to Labor
Had to
Day
put a little extra labor
of 2021. Who thought we'd actually get here at this point? Holy
guy
shit.
Might not.
I can't believe we're almost done with our first week of September.
I know. It's flying by. We're getting towards 2022 at the end of the day. Oh, the thing ended. No, wait, no, it didn't. Anyway,
There we go.
we've got a lot coming up.
We do.
have NFL football this week.
Oh, it's finally here.
We
finally made it. How
an
long?
NFL game that counts?
How long have we been counting down NFL on this show? And we
think since,
finally
49 days or something.
like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, we're finally here. Thursday nights, Cowboys Bucks. Who do you got, Sean? That's a dumb question.
Only bet I have on that one is Bucks plus 74, so that's all I'm riding for.
If you don't have the DraftKings promo, go get
True.
it. Up to
a PSA.
It's free money. $50.
Yeah, free $96 or something.
Yeah.
It's minus 110. It's plus 74 on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You can put $50 on it. That's what I did.
You know what would have been really funny is if they did it for the Dallas Cowboys plus 74. I don't know if I would have taken it.
It's a little scary.
It's a little scarier. No. Can't wait for Thursday. Bucks are gonna fucking.
I don't know, man.
But Tom Brady week 1 is normally not Tom Brady week 4 kind of Tom Brady.
Yeah,
so
true.
We'll see. There's still some things to do some research on that one.
I think I haven't.
There's gonna be lots of numbers flying in late on that one.
Yeah, I don't know what the over/under's at, but that could be a big time over with those two offenses coming at.
You're not wrong. Bucks are finally up to 7.5, of course. I knew 6.5 was too good to be true.
Yeah.
I probably will take an alt line on that though. If I do play Bucks, I'm not playing 7.5. I'm playing 6.5. I refuse to lose by the hook in NFL this year.
Yeah.
I refuse. I will buy it down. I will pay the price to do it. I refuse to fucking lose on another hook this year.
Fair enough.
I lost so many bets last year off the hook, and it was the most frustrating thing I've ever done.
It's the worst. So tempting.
It's so tempting when you see that minus 105 at 7.5, and you're like, they're like, they're win by 8. Come on. Also, we are going to dominate the win by 6 to 12 bets this year.
That's my bread and butter.
Is it 7 to 12?
I think it's 7 to 12.
Oh, I love that bet.
And it's just so much nicer.
Also, you guys need to get prepared for Sean and the props. You don't know what's coming,
man.
You don't even understand what you're about to see with this man and his props. It's actually pretty impressive.
Just the quarterback yards, over/unders, easy.
He's a machine with him. FanDuel boost on Giants, Reds, Astros money line. Can't wait to not take any one of those teams.
Can't take the Giants, Reds, or Astros today? Dang.
Apparently not.
That's all. That throws off the plan.
Yeah. Hey, Braxton, are you guys going to lose to the Orioles today? That's a hell of a matchup today. The Royals and Orioles.
Royal Orioles.
And in Baltimore. Ooh,
yeah.
In Camden Yards. I don't know, Braxton. I know you think that Nicky and Salvi and I'm sure Mondo and all these other guys are going to hit home runs, even though none of them ever do, besides Salvi. But hey, I can't wait to hear his take on it.
No, me neither.
I'm sure we'll see it shortly.
Oh, yeah.
What do we have to talk about today, Sean, before we get into bets, before we start making people money? What kind of news? Because this is sport, entertainment, and news show.
Yeah.
What kind of news do we have?
I got one little interesting tidbit out of the Patriots camp.
Ooh.
Why Cam Newton was ultimately released.
Okay.
This from Rob Ninkovich, former Patriot.
Former
himself.
Patriot, yeah.
Yes.
Linebacker? Defensive
Yeah.
line? Ninkovich. Definitely Patriot, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, on his show, he has a YouTube series, which I did not know. That sounds pretty interesting. The Dan and Dinko show.
Nice.
Probably would actually check that out. Sounds
Probably
pretty.
should.
Sounds like it'd be pretty cool. It sounds like he's got some sources in the actual building. You know, being a former Patriot himself, and he said that Mac was actually helping Cam learn the playbook by the end of it.
Wow.
And that he was having less mental errors and a better understanding of everything than Cam was. Said that Newton, even though he was projected starter, taking first team reps up until a couple weeks ago, he didn't even run a no huddle offense, didn't run a 2-minute drill. Seems like he did have a limited understanding of the playbook. Meanwhile, Mac Jones came in here. Apparently, I heard somewhere else, Mac Jones is already studying the defensive playbook just to learn.
What's with these new guys coming in just like, I mean, remember like Joey knew the entire Cincinnati playbook before he even got drafted there?
Yeah.
And now Mac Jones like is better than Cam Newton in his first month on the team, 2 months on the team. These new guys have got
brains, probably tampering.
Probably. I mean, yeah. You'd think that he would have to know the playbook a little bit beforehand
Yeah.
to already be on the defensive playbook. Like, come on.
But that's pretty impressive if that's true.
That does make sense though, because otherwise it didn't make sense why Cam would have gotten cut besides vaccination reasons. But
Which could also be the reason.
I mean, it could still that could still very much be the reason. Edge rusher, outside linebacker, 3-4. Yeah, okay. That's what I kind of figured.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Could just be a cover up.
It could just be a cover
Hold
up.
it.
They could have called up Ninkovich, been like, "Hey, you still a Patriot?" He's like, "Yeah, I still got you guys."
Through and
All right.
through.
You got to say this one on the show today. Bill's in a little bit of heat. Bill's in a little bit of
trouble.
heat. Is the Urban Meyer investigation still going on? Do you know?
That's a good question. I was
By
just
the
thinking
NFL
about that. I was
by the
like, maybe
NFLPA.
Urban should have got someone.
Remember that Urban Meyer is being investigated by the NFLPA after he quite literally said the vaccinations will take into account who is cut and who's not. And then when questioned about it, he was like, "I didn't say that."
Well, I haven't found a particular update, but I did found this article titled "A List of Dumb Things Urban Meyer Has Done
I'm so excited for
While
this.
He's Worked for the Jaguars Organization."
Yes.
So, that's pretty cool.
I'm very excited for this one.
Does
Because I know he's done some dumb shit.
Oh, wow. They have it broken down by month and everything.
Oh, beautiful.
And it's funny. This is funny. But so it started out with the tweet from the Jaguars after they said there's no vaccine status has no bearing. After Urban Meyer said it does have.
It does, in fact, have something to do with something.
And Pat Leonard, who's a man who has a Twitter account with a blue check, said,
Probably pretty important.
yeah, probably pretty important. Could be Trump's lawyer or something.
That
Less
guy.
Followers
That guy who got fucking flamed on
Yeah, he
by Jeff Passan.
Jeff
Jeff really just
the
ended that
Jet.
man's life. Yeah.
But yeah, he quotes reading this and said, "The only thing Urban Meyer has said or done all offseason that's made any sense to me is being walked back by the Jags." So that's funny. So in February, this is since
This
all
has
the way
like
back to February.
yeah.
Apparently, he hired Chris Doyle, who was a former Iowa strength coach, to be the director of sports performance. Even though apparently he'd gotten run out of the University of Iowa for being pretty racist for a few decades there.
For just a few decades.
Yeah. But then Urban was like, "Don't worry, he's been vetted thoroughly."
Oh, nice.
He lasted a few days there, and then he was out of the organization. May.
Petted thoroughly.
They say they signed Tim Tebow to play tight end, which he's never played. and not playing an
That
NFL
was
regular season game since 2012. You know, I thought that was genius. I thought that was huge brain. But anyway.
Nice. It's in a good spot now. I like it much better. But anyways, so that's February.
That's February. And then May is the Jags getting
the
Tebow.
Tebow. And
then July, we have Jaguars getting fined $200,000. Urban was fined $100,000 for organized team activity violations. They just kind of had a practice
that they weren't supposed to have.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to yet, and they're just like, "Nah, come on, boys, round it up. We're having a practice," and they weren't not supposed to have that. Then in July, Jimmy Johnson actually revealed that Meyer had been like real pissed about having to adhere to the rules. He's like, I haven't spent enough time with the players. He wants to be around the players all the time, get to know all the players, but there's COVID rules and all that.
And it's not college anymore, homeboy.
That's what I think a lot of these are.
It's not college anymore. These guys have lives and families outside of football. Like,
yeah,
you're not in college.
So then in August, as we know, Tebow went away in the first round of cuts. Then also in August, the report came out that some players aren't thrilled in Jacksonville with how Urban Meyer is running things. And that he hasn't realized that they're grown men that make more money than him, not college kids. That's the quote. From CBS Sports, Pete Prisco said,
Pete.
He's got to change a few things. He brought a bunch of college-like things to the program, which I don't necessarily agree with, and I've heard some of the players aren't thrilled with him either, including having a microphone on the field, one of his assistants on the field during practice with a boom mic, telling everybody to hydrate and hustle and get to the next period. So obviously he's a work in progress. He's been a good football coach ever he's been. It's a lot different when you recruit guys to your school and have a bunch of the top players, 5 stars, and just to try to build something. So it's going to be a challenge. I'm not giving up on what he can do in his first 2 games. I don't think it's fair to him. I don't think it's fair to quarterback, man. I just changed that. It doesn't actually say that. But they're off to a good start. No, but I don't think they are.
I don't think they are, though.
Then another one in August, the whole T-Law guardman situation. After making it seem like there was a true actual position battle between Trevor Lawrence and Gardner, he threw away Minshew for a 6th and a conditional 4th, I believe it ended up being.
Was that what it was?
Definitely a 6th. Or maybe a 6th becomes a 5th in some scenario, but basically it was a 6th round pick.
Yeah.
So they can't. So now it's C.J. Beathard. If T-Law gets hurt.
Why? I want to know why. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Is it Gardner's contract?
No.
Is it?
He's barely making any.
Is T-Law clearly better than him? Is it they were going to start Gardner if they wouldn't have gotten rid of him, so therefore they had to get rid of him because you have to start T-Law? Like the Moneyball kind of thing that we talked about before. Yeah. Like what? How do you? In what world does that make sense as a good idea for a GM? In
Not
what
many.
world?
Not many.
Like, hey, here's a guy who has never proved himself.
Yep.
In the NFL.
True.
Let's get rid of everyone behind him, because that's the best way to solidify a franchise.
No, I think what we need to do here is put some respect on CJ's name.
Hey. You might not be wrong, but I still feel like you should maybe have more than 2 quarterbacks on your roster when one of them hasn't played an NFL game before.
Yeah.
And the other one is C.J. Beathard.
But anyway. I got a lot of questions with that one, but I'm cool. Gardner Minshew's an Eagle now.
Yeah, you got him. I'd be happy too. You have 4 backup quarterbacks. I wonder who's going to win it.
Man, she's fine. 4 quarterbacks with the exact same skill level. So then, on HBO's Hard Knocks, which is following the Dallas Cowboys this season.
That's right.
There was a short conversation that was picked up between Urban Meyer and Mike McCarthy, head coach. And McCarthy was like, hey, man, how's the transition going? He was like, it's all football. I haven't made a recruiting call. I haven't had to check classes.
That's a great observation,
and
Urban.
he's like, So they said the workload has decreased, and he just keeps messing up. So Urban's in the hot seat, and he's barely even started.
Urban. I think Urban's a good coach, but Urban, you are in professional sports here, big guy. And you can't cheat anymore. No cheating. Can't cheat.
No cheating, Urban.
Yeah, Urban, I don't know how long he's gonna last.
Yeah, me neither. Here's a random thing. Have you ever seen? I've seen it on the Snapchat feed thing, where your stories are and all the things that you're like, never in my entire life would I look at that. And then
the stories or whatever. Yeah.
And then the little like ads are under articles from all the most disgusting websites in the world, And it'll have like some athlete photoshopped to look like a girl. Because I only thought about it because at the bottom of this article, there's a picture of Aaron Rodgers.
What in the fuck
made
is
to look
that?
like a girl.
Can you show that?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But so it's always I've seen this so many times. I've seen it with the NBA, with NBA players, and it seems like they're always trying to be like, "Hey, isn't this man hot as a girl?" Like I feel like that's always what they're getting at, and it's like, well, it's not you just Photoshop the girl's head on Aaron Rodgers' body there.
Yeah, it's just a ripped woman now.
And I just want to know because the only reason it's all over the place like this is a clickbaity thing.
Mm-hmm.
People got to click on it.
Yeah.
And I want to know who.
Well, now we're talking about it. So.
I want to know who. Well, I'm not clicking on it though.
No, but you should show that because that was pretty funny.
I'm just hoping that
the headline, by the way, is artist created. What is it? You just see it when it comes up.
Where'd it go?
Artist created NFL QB's version as woman. Try not to laugh at number 7.
All right,
that's the most clickbaity shit.
I think what we're gonna have to do
is click it
and try not to laugh at number 7.
Okay, fair.
We'll have to try our best not to. How would I even? Oh, okay. I guess it was that was the list of urban.
You guys already talking about division winners? Good lord. Chiefs, Packers, and Bucks all to win their division at plus 240. That will not hit.
What?
One of those people will not win that division.
Who?
I don't know. Honestly, I might say Chiefs.
Really?
I think I have inklings about the Chiefs this year. I have little inklings.
Who wins it though? Who wins that?
That was a good question. I have my doubts about the Chiefs this year. They're going to be a great team, but I have my doubts about how great they're going to be this year. I think we might see a little regression in that offense.
You think so?
I do.
On their offense?
Yeah.
But they improved the line.
They did improve the line. That's the one thing that stopped me from being like, oh, they're definitely going to regress. It's a lot of film on those guys. It's the same crew.
I can't believe I can't find this article again.
Just gone. Gone forever. Aaron Hernandez.
Geez, I really want to. I mean, I suppose I could actually find that. The artist who did all these wonderful renditions.
So maybe not. We won't find out what number 7.
Wait, but what if I laugh at it? Then I'm a fool.
Relax.
Relax. Well,
that was
maybe we start. That's like a late show thing. We'll circle back to that if we can get it up.
Very anticlimactic, I might add.
Well, on the topic, if we're all talking NFL divisions, we got a little Sports Illustrated put out. Is that? Yes, Sports Illustrated put out
ranking each division.
A division ranking.
I know who's last. And that means you do too.
Well, you'll all see.
My guy loves the film on them excuse. Maybe because these guys study film every day of their lives, Braxton. Maybe because they watch a shitload of film and learn from it, Braxton.
I love learning.
Learning.
I mean, the Chiefs have basically played one bad game in the last 2 years. And
Yeah.
it was in the Super Bowl. So, we'll see. I have no idea.
They're going to play 2 bad games this year.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's Jimmy G and Ross.
All right.
I wonder what that means.
Who's our divisions? Let's go.
I don't want to start at the top. Or is it more fun?
It's
go
more
to the
fun to
worst
start
one.
at the top.
Okay. NFC West.
Yep.
I disagree.
I don't.
Niners, Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks.
It's like 4 of the top teams in the NFL.
No, it's 4 of the top teams that people think are going to be the top teams in the NFL. Besides the Seahawks, the Niners, Cardinals, and Rams, just to me, are not top teams until they go out and actually play like a top team.
That's fair. But they all play each other, which are all top teams.
Well, the Seahawks beat them all up last year. I'm just saying, if we're going off of assuming that Matt Stafford's a beast with the Rams, Kyler Murray makes a huge jump, and whoever the 49ers have at quarterback, which you don't even know, is going to be good.
I don't understand how the 49ers are considered one of the best teams in that division, because they are clearly the worst.
The 49ers are like the 8th best favorite for the Super Bowl. This is what I'm
it's
talking
absurd,
about.
yeah.
I think the 49ers, Cardinals, and Rams are 3 of the most criminally overrated teams going into the season. I don't even, and it's not even, I'm not even trying to like, because I think the Cardinals could be very, very good. I think the Rams could be
I think
very
Cardinals
good.
are the sleeper team in that division this year.
I think they could be good, but I think it's a little premature to be putting them so high. And I guess we'll have to see what number 2 is, but I think there are at least 1 or 2 that I would
They're
personally
close.
have above.
Really?
Yeah.
49ers that could be part of it, too. That could also be part of it. Braxton, say one unbiased thing in this chat just one time. Just one fucking time.
Okay, so they actually acknowledge that. Okay. They say there's a lot of assumptions. Of this. Okay, so respect. They do talk about that. But still, I don't know. AFC North, this is one of the ones. That's number 2.
Yeah.
Bengals, Browns, Ravens, Steelers. Because the Browns, Ravens, and Steelers could all win it at a high level.
I think what puts the NFC West at the top for me is there's not a bad team. It seems like every division has like that one, no, not really. Like, even if you consider the 49ers that team in the NFC West, like that's a pretty damn good, I don't know about that one. Like, AFC North has the Bengals. Like, we know the Bengals won't be overly great this year.
Right.
They could be okay, but they're not going to be overly impressive.
But at the end of the day, one of the teams is going to do bad.
Yeah, they have to.
There's almost never.
There always has to be the shit. Yeah, there has to be a shitter of the division.
And if it is, it's going to be the worst division because they're all going to be 8-8.
Yeah, true.
So, I don't know. To me, with the Browns and the Ravens and Steelers are
That's
all
a good division.
ready to go.
That's a good division.
They're all ready to win now.
They are.
So that's interesting. And even the Bengals, I think they might not finish dead last depending on what happens.
If Joey stays healthy,
If Joey can stay healthy,
and
some things go wrong
the
elsewhere,
defense can step up a little bit. Yeah,
we'll see.
They could make an extra wild card spot. Might be my hot take of the year.
No,
Bengals slide to the last wild card spot since we have an extra one.
I don't know if I'm gonna go that far, but I don't think they'll be doggy do. I think they'll be okay. And then the AFC West, who I also thought could potentially, but it's a little. I think they're a lot.
Man,
they're
you
close.
throwing the Raiders and Broncos in there.
I
It's
know.
ugly.
Broncos, Chargers,
Chiefs, Raiders for the AFC
West as the 3rd best division.
Chargers might give them a run for their money this year.
Chargers.
If all these things I'm hearing about Justin Herbert is true, Chargers could be one hell of a team.
Yeah, but
But they're still the fucking
Chargers,
Chargers.
though?
They're still the Chargers. That's what I can't get over. Is like this team is notoriously
they won't be able
crumbles.
If they do anything special, they're gonna come in as like the 3rd wild card, and then win every game like 40-7.
Yeah.
There's no way they're coming in like 15-2.
No.
And like ready, like that
No.
is not. They're gonna
No.
have to have some.
They're gonna have to.
The only way, Because if they play well during the regular season, something is going to happen wrong. It's about mitigating. They're a huge risk area.
Yeah, they are just.
No matter what's going to happen, they're going to
And
mess
you
something
know,
up.
if they have a good season, it's going to be a hell of a grind. It is going to be 1-point wins, last second. Because that's how they've lost
how
every
they
single
lost
season.
already,
Every
yeah.
season, that's how they lose. Is last second bullshit. Onside kicks, touchdown, another onside kick, touchdown. Like, fumble the ball on the one when you just need a field goal to win. Like, just the dumbest shit you've ever seen. Every single time. Who they put up 4?
The NFC South. Buccaneers, Falcons, Panthers,
I
Saints.
don't think I agree with that one.
I think this might be one of those things where I'm disagreeing until I see who's below them.
I have a feeling who's going to be below them, and I would think that it should be above them.
I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Or who you're saying.
I guess it's it's
obviously
Bucks,
the Buccaneers get number 1
yeah,
overall.
and Saints could be good this year.
Saints have enough of a roster around them.
Their defense is that defense. I still think is underrated.
Yeah,
Even though it's starting to get some credit now.
Yeah, it still is underrated though. And then I think the Falcons are a little bit. Obviously, losing Julio Jones does not make a team better.
I don't think it's going to impact them as much as people say, but I still think the Falcons were already going like this.
They were already going down.
They were already going like this, and then losing Julio didn't help at all. But I don't think losing Julio is a huge.
Yeah, and I
Is a
still think
huge
Matt
factor
Ryan's-
for them.
Matt Ryan's a lot better quarterback than he gets credit for.
Yeah.
In almost every way, I think Nike actually has potential to show how good he is this year.
Without
there's no
the
more
backbone of
conversation
Julio,
about
yeah,
Julio.
just
Yeah.
Julio.
And even the Panthers, if C-Mac can stay healthy and Sam Darnold can't
Just doesn't fuck up too much.
just somehow
It's
keep
just
keep it
mediocre, just
together,
mediocre.
Sam doesn't see any ghosts or whatever.
Splits without Julio dreadful, but yeah, they weren't going to be good. No,
Yeah.
they weren't going to be good.
Without, I
But
But-
I've seen that statistic.
But that's also for a game plan built with Julio in it when Julio's not there. You know what I mean?
He'll like Calvin a lot. This year. We'll
Calvin
see.
seems really
Yeah,
good.
I think I have seen that, and it does make me a little nervous for Matty Rye.
Yeah.
But
But you know what I mean, though? Without like
Yeah,
an
oh,
offense
yeah.
built around Julio,
and they have
like of course.
Who they got? What's that tight end? Blank.
Oh, Pitts.
Yeah, I think if you
He-
have Pitts ready there for some dump offs and just
I don't understand how someone can be so high on a tight end, but all I have heard this entire offseason
Yeah.
is how he's going to be like one of the best tight ends that we've ever seen
That's
ever.
what I keep thinking. I'm like,
I don't
wait,
know how without playing like again the T-Laws of the world and the Pitts of the world. I don't understand how you can not play an NFL game and think someone's going to be the best that they've ever seen. But I have heard nothing but good things out of this guy. Apparently
Yeah.
he is a fucking stud.
seems
and
like
a half.
sounds like he's a beast.
And he was in college. Like obviously he was insane in college. But to say that he's already going to be an NFL star,
But again,
let's give him a couple
yeah,
games.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
I know Calvin Ridley and Pitts aren't gonna be better than Julio.
No.
Like, I'm not a big dummy.
But
But-
Russell Gage though.
Ooh,
now things are different.
And Mike Davis.
hey,
There's big games out there.
That guy literally got himself a starting job.
yeah, he really.
Props
went
to
out
him.
and did it.
C-Mac went down. He showed that he could do it, and he got himself a
Went and
starting
earned
job.
it. Good for him.
Whether he should be a starter or not, I don't know. But well done for him. All right, who's number 5? Because I have a feeling who it is.
Who do you think it is?
It should be NFC North.
I thought that was what you were gonna say, and I kind of agreed with you, but it's not.
Wow.
It's the AFC East. Upon reading, I can kind of see it.
I can see it.
Bills obviously gonna be a powerhouse.
Dolphins.
Pats have a lot of new looks, a lot of free agency moves, and apparently Mac Jones is the second coming of Tom Jesus Brady himself. So, and then obviously Dolphins. Some questions with Tua,
yeah, but I think Dolphins will be a
yeah,
close to
solid
500
defense.
team.
Solid. They're just solid all around. They have the opportunity.
And the Jets cannot get worse.
The Jets
there's-
cannot get worse.
There's no way the Jets get
Zach
worse.
Wilson has looked pretty good.
Defense
looks
looks
like-
okay.
yeah.
They got some weapons at wide
Yeah.
receiver now.
Yeah,
They've
they're
got
coming
some
together.
shit.
They played the
That
whole there.
what is it? Elijah Moore,
Yeah.
that new wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, everyone in the training camp, everyone on the Jets is like, this dude is doing inhuman things. Like apparently he is just balling the fuck out to a way that people have never seen before from a rookie wide receiver. So, fantasy drafts, late pickup, Elijah Moore. I'm calling it now. But also having Corey Davis there, and then Jameson Crowder sounds like he's struggling right now. But
Yeah.
there's some good additions to that team. They should be an okay team.
Yeah, I think they could be like a solid.
And remember, with Adam Gase and Sam Darnold there, they were a 7-win team. They won 7 games one year.
That's true.
They went 7-9 with Adam Gase and Sam Darnold with 0 weapons. So I think the Jets could scare 500 this year.
Yeah, and it's important to remember. I just actually saw it. Completely forgot. The Dolphins have Jacoby Brissett behind Tua on the depth chart. So,
which is not a bad look.
Yeah, if Tua is not there, or even he gets hurt.
You're not high on Tua, are you?
I need a reason to be.
Yeah, okay.
But if he comes out and plays well, let's go.
I had him on my fantasy team last year, so I was watching him a little more carefully, and there were just times of brilliance from him. Like, there was just times where he was fucking incredible, and then there was also times where he was not.
No, yeah, I agree. And let's circling around how we see I don't know about Sam Darnold, because what you said, I also did see that from Tua. And my biggest thing with Sam Darnold is I don't know if I ever saw one flash.
Yeah.
I think their D has a really good chance of being good. Obviously, C-Mac's a complete beast if he can stay healthy.
If he's healthy, you're good. Also, they're running, as we saw from Mike Davis last year, even if C-Mac does go down, that running game is very solid. Like, obviously, C-Mac brings it to a whole nother level, but that running game is solid, even without him.
I don't see the Panthers getting to the playoffs.
I do not see the Panthers
I think they could upset a lot of people.
I'm interested to see what Sam Darnold does, though.
Me too. I would love to see a Sam Darnold comeback tour.
Yeah.
Oh, and they have Dan Arnold.
I did not know that, actually.
The Arnold-Darnold connection.
Yeah.
Dan to Sam to Arnold to Darnold.
How did you not screw that up? No, I think the Panthers could be good. I think they're going to get destroyed by a couple people in your division.
Freeman too there. Nice.
The Panthers' fate is in Sam Darnold's hands, as I see it. And that's a pretty scary. I would be nervous as a Panthers fan. But then again, like, what else?
Yeah,
they didn't come from much.
They have a lot of the pieces.
Shows the truth.
They
Terrence
just have
Marshall
to come together.
Jr. is nasty. Robbie and Sam got the connection. DJ Moore is sick.
Terrence Marshall Jr. is a beast too, dude. He's really good.
And DJ Moore is slept on.
Yeah. It's just That's true. Robbie Anderson and Sam Darnold did play together in New York as well.
Temple alum.
True. Robbie Anderson. To
you.
I actually forgot. That's just Darnold can't see any ghosts. He's got to show something.
I know. I don't trust him. I keep hearing about how good he was supposed to be and how good he is going to be, and I just, like you, I have never seen the flash of brilliance. But then again, he was on an Adam Gase. Like,
I know.
Like, what are you gonna do with no weapons?
Now Tannehill's a top 10 quarterback after you got out of that guy. Like, we got to see what's going on.
Exactly.
People were ready to give up on the guy. He was a backup for Marcus Mariota, who is now a backup for Derek Carr. You know what I mean?
Can someone explain to me what happened to Marcus Mariota? I also like Coach Rule a lot. Rule is a good coach.
Great hire.
Great hire.
Not
one of those dumbass like college to pro kind of hires too. Like, definitely the guy was pro. Like, you could see he ran a program the right way.
No, I agree.
Sorry. Can we talk just briefly about Marcus Mariota? Because I thought about this the other day when I saw him come up on a depth chart. I'm like, this man was so good at the beginning. Like, insanely good.
2 years of that.
Did we get 2 years out of him?
2 seasons about where he was pretty good.
Where he was insane, and then all of a sudden he was just a backup. He had a bad season, half a bad season, and then he was just a backup. And he's never been a starter since. And it was like, what the fuck happened? This dude was actually really good.
I actually see the timeline here because it is interesting.
Injuries, and he had 5 different offensive coordinators and 3 head coaches in his time. Okay. See, that's what I kind of thought about, but I'm surprised that no one gave him a shot after.
Well, I actually was, because I think I was thinking more like you with the amount of time, but he actually started on the Titans until 2018.
Okay.
So then in 2019,
3 years?
Yeah, and then in 2019 he started half the season, and that's when they brought Tannehill in for the second half.
And realized that they had a run game and Tannehill was more accurate.
Yep, and then the following year he went to Vegas. It's
And
one of those situations where if you've been the starter somewhere for 5 years and then you're supposed to be the backup, you need to go somewhere where you don't have.
yeah,
You know, if you're coming in and you're the starting quarterback for a team for 5 years and you have to come in and be the back, like you have to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things. I'm sure they would have loved to have him as a backup.
just one of those names though that like just slowly or just kind of disappeared for what I saw is no reason.
Yeah, he just
He scares me more than Carr does. I would rather have Marcus. I think Carr is just, I don't see it.
well,
Ever since the injury in the playoffs, when
true.
the Raiders were
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
good and Derek Carr was
Oh, yeah.
unreal and like the best quarterback in the league kind of thing.
it's MVP
Ever
track.
ever since that
Broke his-
injury, I have never
leg,
seen
right?
him. I've seen flash and like there's flashes there where he is fucking incredible.
But that was also the best team he's played on when he had that good year. They've
Yeah.
been struggling because I was just looking at Derek Carr still has been better than everyone in Mariota's seasons.
Okay.
That was the thing. His first 2 years were like, okay, we can get something. Like Stephanie said, every time they changed offensive coordinators, every time they did something, it was like, oh, okay, I can see something. It was like oh.
He also oils himself and wears mascara. Marcus sort of second guessed himself. I wish he had more time, grow into the position rather than thrust him out starting. Marcus has amazing skills, and I wish, because I understand that Derek Carr had better seasons, but Marcus on the ground was really impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Like super
Oh, and
impressive. on
I'm
the
saying
ground. His
I
legs
think
were
his
impressive.
ceiling is still way higher than Derek Carr's.
Yeah.
But Derek Carr has managed to just play at the level he plays at. Actually, I'm looking at his stats. They are incredibly consistent.
Really?
His yardage from 2014 to 2020. 3,200, 3,900, 3,900, 3,400, 4,000, 4,000, 4,100.
That's pretty consistent.
Right there. Touchdowns, never below 19. Max 32. Interceptions between 9 and 13. This is actually, and then that's crazy how consistent those stats are. And then there's 3 and 13, 7 and 9, 12 and 3, 6 and 9, 4 and 12, 7 and 9, 8 and 8.
I think
It's
that's
all
what
over the
confuses
place.
me is the team itself is just so inconsistently
How many years does Gruden have left down there on his 10-year big old thing?
fucking 8, 7, 6?
7, yeah, I think
7?
at least.
Way too many.
So we'll see what happens at Las Vegas. I almost called it Oakland. Uh-oh.
You almost did it. All right, what's the next division?
Now it's your boys.
Now, okay, that's what I kind of figured. I wouldn't put them that high except for Justin Fields, Chicago.
Yeah.
Also gets a boost now.
Yeah.
I think Chicago is going to be, and I hate
That's
to
the
say
thing.
it, they're going to give the Vikings a run for their money in that division
Yeah, for like a wild card.
for a wild card spot. I have a feeling it's going to come down to Bears Vikings.
To me, the Bears, Lions, Packers, and Vikings looks a lot like I think it was even higher. Looks a lot like the AFC West.
I would agree.
But
But we just don't have the powerhouses.
Yeah.
We don't.
I
The
mean,
Vikings aren't like a
how
powerhouse.
are you not gonna go? The Packers are a powerhouse though.
Yeah, I suppose.
The
Yeah.
NFC Championships, the last
Yeah,
2 years,
yeah.
there's not much else you can do besides go to the Super Bowl.
I know.
Um,
Did you know what I just don't. The Packers are a really good team. It just doesn't feel like they have enough to be like a Super Bowl winner. It really doesn't.
yeah, I think they could though.
Their defense
I
just
think they
isn't
do
quite
now.
there. Maybe now.
I think now might be their time.
If it's not this year, I don't see them ever.
Well, then
I mean, Aaron's gone anyways.
Aaron's
But
out. Maybe Jordan Love's sick. Who knows?
fucking Braxton Darnell Mooney. This dude better be so fucking good with how you talk about him. And actually, he was pretty sick last year. If he had a quarterback to throw it to him, which I think is what people are forgetting too, is how good Chicago's defense is.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now if you put it like even with a semi-adequate offense with a
They
semi-adequate
just need
offensive
to
line,
Hold up like 14 points.
it's literally they need 14 to 17 points every week, and they could easily go 500. If they score over 20 points every week, they are going to be a nasty, nasty team to go against.
Bunch of dirty boys.
Because Khalil Mack, is just sitting back there. Still
He's
the
just
biggest,
ready to eat
still the
someone.
biggest motherfucker in the damn league. Still the most athletic freak athlete.
Beast.
Everyone stopped talking to him when he went to Chicago too. He was this huge deal on Oakland, and at the time Oakland. Huge deal in Oakland. And then the first year he went to Chicago, and I feel like people still talk about him. Now no one talks about him. I'm like, it's still a fucking train lining up across from you.
I'll tell you why.
It's because
Chicago was in the playoffs that year.
Yeah.
And then since then,
I suppose they just don't care.
then they got triple doinked. No, sorry, that was double. We got triple doinked. But anyway,
You know what I mean, though?
need a
Like,
second.
Khalil Mack was rated 100 in Madden.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
Not 99, 100. Andy Dalton, though, I don't see Andy Dalton lasting very long in that offense. If he plays well, which I don't think he will.
Here's my.
I don't. I really
one.
don't.
I know it's tough. I love Andy Dalton.
I know you do.
I think his time in Cincinnati goes way underrated. I don't put what happened in Dallas last year against him.
No, it's not on him.
You can't
That's a whole fucking
hold
team.
that against him. And my problem with Andy Dalton is he's gonna play just good enough to not get replaced.
To not get replaced.
But not good enough to do anything. But I think either way, whether Fields comes in week 8, week 6, or whether he doesn't play until next season, I think both
he has
scenarios.
to play this season.
I know. I think he has to play
They
this
have
season
to.
too.
Especially how he's looked in the preseason and stuff.
I
They
know.
have to play him.
They'll have to play. I know.
My
But
thing.
I don't think it'll be bad for him, even if Andy Dalton doesn't look great. I don't think it'll be bad for Fields to have some time.
No, he should. Again, we've talked about this with Joey and with T-Law and with. I'm still gonna say Mac too, because I don't care how smart he is. Like, you're still a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
You still are up. Like, you can't start him right away. I know you have to, as far as when you take a quarterback that high and when you trade up for him and blah 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 blah. I know it's like very much pressure, but at the same time, you have to keep your quarterback alive. And to Justin Fields' thing, and the reason that I do think he'll end up starting sooner than we expect is his mobility.
Yes.
Because in Chicago, behind that offensive line, you're going to have to be mobile. You're going to have to be mobile. Also, he did stay in Cincy too long.
Yeah, but I'm sure. Hey, I'm sure if you ask that guy, you want to leave, he'd be like, yes.
Yes,
me on
I
a
do.
Team that has a indoor practice facility.
Or a team whose star wide receiver doesn't want to stop playing football in AJ Green, and your next options are.
Yeah, I would have loved to see him get out of there maybe 3 years ago, go to a team that actually had a team.
I would have loved to see him start for a different team.
Yeah, go to give him like 2-3 years on another team, not at this point in his career, but like 4 years back, and see what he.
Because a lot of things that happened in Cincy were not his fault. There was a lot of things. The fact that the Bengals bungle. I mean, you have the Vontaze Burfict late hit to lose that game against Pittsburgh Steelers, which would have been Andy Dalton's first career playoff win. And that Cincy team was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That Cincy team was really good. Yes, Dalton plus bad O-line equals disaster. I agree.
That is true.
And that's why I say Justin Fields will probably get the answer
He
earlier
just
because he
fits
can
better,
move. He
like,
can get
in
out of that
situation,
pocket.
absolutely.
He can, and Andy just probably can't. I don't know how well his mobility is. If Andy Dalton gets benched again, he's gonna start getting tats and earrings.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it.
I want him to get Red Rocket tattooed across his face, and then like a little wiener dog.
Yeah, double ears.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And just like gauges.
Yeah, big old gauges.
Dude,
Give me like the silver dollar ones.
I wanted Justin Fields to be throwing footballs through him.
Yeah.
He's sitting there like that. And then
Oh, Andy. He's such a. What a career.
yeah, he's a bit of a weird one, isn't he?
What a career.
Seems like a good guy.
It seems like a good guy.
I'd have a beer with him.
Probably a good guy to have a beer with. I'm sure he's very like that. It seems like a nice guy. Like he's never said or done anything wrong.
I think everyone's always really liked him. There's not a.
Anyways, next division.
This is the Andy Dalton show.
This is the Andy Dalton show.
He's so beautiful.
He's so
and
red.
His head's so red.
He's so red.
He's so red. He really was a perfect match for the Bengals. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to imagine him not with that orange
I know.
jersey. Yeah, it was great.
AFC
South is at 7. The Colts, the Texans, Titans, and Jags. Now, this is clearly just a top-heavy
Yeah,
and a
it's just a
bottom-heavy.
very. There's two clear teams that are a lot better than the other two teams.
This is a dumbbell. There is weight on both sides.
Are the Texans and Jaguars the worst two teams in the NFL this year?
I think so. In my opinion,
I mean, the Texans have to be the worst.
Texans are going to be the worst
They
team
have to
in
be.
the NFL. They
Jaguars
are
they have to
literally
be too.
not getting rid of Deshaun, keeping him on the. What kind of state does your organization have to be in to keep a quarterback with 24 allegations who won't play for your team as a roster spot for every single game?
Yeah.
What?
Not to mention
state?
the money that you're paying him.
Lions are not worse than the Braxton Jaguars. The Lions have Jared Big Hoss Goff, dude.
He's gonna shock some people.
I've decided I was big on Jared Goff. I tried to back off the train because I got a little scared because everyone was mad, and
Everyone got mad at me.
everyone was like, "No,
By the
he's
way-
bad." Nope.
You're in Texas. That's the state.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty good one. That's a good one. I read that. I didn't laugh, but I read it.
The Lions are gonna be worse than the Jags this year, huh?
No,
I
they
don't
won't.
agree.
Jared
I don't
Goff
agree.
is gonna throw for 5,822 yards and like 36 tutters and.
Well, I don't know about all that, but I do think the Lions will be better than the Jags this year.
Yeah, but yeah, they are in Texans. As the Texas, they're called the Texas
Texans, yeah.
The Houston Texas.
So who gets left? Oh, that.
No.
Oh. You guys are worse than the AFC South.
I think the AFC South is better than a lot of these, honestly.
You think so?
Oh,
Oh,
the
maybe
Colts
because
and,
it's so top
Colts
heavy.
and Titans are so good. I don't
Colts
know.
have too many question marks on them.
Yeah,
right
and I
now,
guess
though.
the Texans and Jags are just that bad.
If you combine the rosters of Jags and Texans, the Lions could they make the playoffs? Okay, who's your starting quarterback then? It's not Deshaun. Not this year. Can't be Deshaun.
Sean is dead in the dirt. Well, actually, no. Is this a new team? Is this called the Jack-Ons?
Either way, he still had 24
allowed.
allegations. He's not
But
allowed.
he doesn't have a case until February. He doesn't have to go to court until February.
He can technically
could,
appeal
in
that.
theory, play this entire season.
But he doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to play for the Texans, and the Texans are just like, well, you're staying right here.
So
It's one of the weirdest things.
you're running. So your quarterback would be Jared. If you
We
combine
have
these
to
two
go with
teams,
that for now.
and then T-Law backing him up,
Yeah, we'll see.
and then
Quarterback
you know,
controversy.
yeah, you will see. No Watson in this scenario. Okay. Your running back would be
You'd have to give it to one of the Houston guys.
no.
I'm assuming.
You'd give it to Robinson.
Yeah.
You give it to James Robinson, and then have
Oh yeah.
James Robinson,
David Johnson probably. Is
and then David Johnson as your backup. Wide receivers would be. Oh fuck!
Jaguars just don't have one on the roster, and that's fine.
You just
And then-
don't have wide receivers.
Do the Texans still have
Brandon?
Yeah.
Do they? Yeah, I think they
I
do.
think they do.
Swift.
too.
I am not that high on Swift yet.
Yeah, but is there like?
I mean, he's going against
Anyone
James Robinson. Between Jonathan Taylor and Robinson, my God, that's a scary running back.
Yeah.
Am I wrong to say that Jonathan Taylor is not all that? Am I wrong?
I think he's. He's not like crazy good, but I think he's a very solid. Back.
Okay.
Very solid back.
I can't get a grasp on him because I see his backups do the exact same shit that he does. And I'm like, that's not like it's Naheem Hines behind you. I just and I know the stats are there and everything like that, but like as far as actual runners when you actually watch them, I'm like, there's
No,
not
yeah, I
like,
know
it's
what you're
not
saying.
that.
Honestly, it's not like he's not doing it.
See,
I don't know, but
I
sometimes-
agree that JT is overrated. I'm not saying he's a bad running back, but I think he is overrated.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a solid back. You big fact man.
Switches from Marlon Mack. That's my problem. Is I think Marlon Mack is a great fucking running back, and I don't understand how he's a backup.
Is he still in Indy?
Yeah, it's Hines,
Yeah, he
Mack,
is great.
and
He's
Taylor.
so good. Every time I've seen him get snaps,
He's so good.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't understand how Jonathan Taylor just won that starting job.
Well, he doesn't play worse than him.
I guess not. Marlon Mack should be a starting running back somewhere.
The thing is,
Or Achilles, he did.
yeah, rest in peace. But
Rip.
Marlon Mack has like a much more interesting style. He's so explosive.
Yeah.
He's a side to side.
I think that's
tears you up.
I think
and
that's
it's
the
just so
kind of
much more fun to watch.
I think that's what it is. He's just more fun to watch.
That shady.
He has
that-
the AP,
yeah.
the explosive, the
Yeah.
which is why I used to love watching Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley used to like purposely knee through the offensive line because if he got touched, he was just gonna take someone's head with it. Like Todd Gurley used to hit that line harder than any running back has ever hit an offense. It is absurd. He would explode through the offensive line. So that makes the last one the NFC East, huh?
Seems like we're still the NFC least.
The
as they
NFC
say.
least. You had a couple good years though, where it wasn't the NFC least anymore.
Oh, dude, there was a long time.
There was
where
like
it
a good
not.
period of time, yeah.
I mean, between us, the Giants, that's 3 Super Bowls, baby.
Yeah.
Don't like that the Giants got them, but I also like that they took them away from Tampa Tom, who was New England Tom at the time.
Is the Washington football team's schedule something to be worried about this year?
I haven't actually looked at it.
It's
take a look.
tough. It is tough. They have a very tough, and that's the only reason I'm hesitant on taking their over wins this season because they do have a tough schedule. It is not
they
fun.
have a first place schedule.
It's not fun.
Here's something to consider with Tampa Bay. They have a second place schedule.
Wow.
Saints won that division.
Wow. Didn't think about that.
Yeah. Just in case we needed another reason
That's why I kind of like the Vikings this year too.
to second place
I
schedule.
feel like we could have a decent year this year.
Yeah, but you guys are the second place team.
Yeah, we
actually-
we actually
They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we deserve to be a second place team.
You guys just came in second.
But no, Washington has a rough
Starts
schedule.
with the Chargers, then the Giants. Yeah, it seems like all their easiest schedule is going to be the other NFC East teams. Chargers, Giants. Week 3 is the Bills. Week 4 is the Falcons. Then
That's
the
fine.
Saints.
Saints.
Then the Chiefs. Then the Packers. Then the Broncos.
And
then
then
the
the Bucks.
Buccaneers.
Panthers, Seahawks,
Oh my God.
Raiders, Cowboys.
Eagles.
So
Cowboys,
that gets a
Eagles,
little bit
Giants.
easier when they.
So the end is gonna be okay. So this is gonna be a bloodbath.
Yes, those 6 games are going to be absurd.
Why is it stressing me out? The season hasn't even started yet. I don't even know if we'll have a chance to make the playoffs at that point. But gosh, seeing, and this is not even the Eagles schedule, but seeing Cowboys, Eagles, Giants as their last 5 games. 5 of their 6 divisional games are in the last 5 weeks of the season.
And they're going to be coming in probably under 500 coming into that.
Very good chance.
Very good chance that they come in under 500.
They lose to the Chargers, probably beat New York, lose to the Bills,
Definitely beat the Falcons.
beat the Falcons,
Lose
lose to the Saints,
Ah,
lose to the Chiefs,
that one could be
lose
close,
to
actually.
the Packers. Probably beat the Broncos.
Yeah.
Give it to them. Give it the either get the Broncos or the Saints. So,
Yeah.
Lose to the Bucks.
Panthers they'll beat. Lose to the
Lose to the
Seahawks?
Seahawks.
Yeah, Russell will tear that defense.
Probably
apart.
beat the Raiders.
And then those last
That's
5
4
games.
and 8.
4 and 8.
With the
9
potential
and
of
8.
being 9 and 8.
There's the 9 and 8.
Oh, man.
They're sweeping the division games to finish out the season to finish 9 and 8.
All I'm
and
gonna
go to the
say-
playoffs. And go to the playoffs.
All I'm gonna say is the worst division is not the least entertaining
No,
division.
no. It is going to be the NFC least is going to be a extremely exciting division to watch.
I want to hear what they have to say.
I think the Washington football team wins the division at 9 and 8. 10 and 7?
Personally, it feels like the Giants, Cowboys, and Washington football team all present rosters that
Oh.
could legitimately win
they really-
10
they
games
really
next
left
year,
you out.
depending on a few lucky bounce balls. With the Eagles' upside running just off the pace.
Oh, just
Our upside, though.
off the pace.
So where's the
Hey,
where's the real?
You're not bad. You're just not quite on pace.
Honestly, I'm all for a bad Eagles season. We needed. Oh God, I almost said something bad.
Your face. You're so angry.
But yeah, we need to cleanse the fan pool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you do.
Get a couple of the Go Birds out. It's all good.
No, this will be a good year because you'll see where the truth lies after the high that you guys are coming off of. You'll see who's
Here's the
actually
problem,
there.
Though.
I've already
Determine who is and who
If
isn't.
Jalen Hurts is good, I'm just not allowed to be happy.
The-
for the
yeah,
next 4
you
years
have-
because
you
I
have
have
literally-
buried him.
Built yourself into a corner here where if the Eagles are good this season, you can't necessarily be happy because if the Eagles are good this season, it's going to be because of Jalen Hurts.
There's a mullet and an elite dragon on the bench, and that dragon's like,
They're really gonna cage Joe like that.
I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
I didn't even realize that you did pin yourself in a hole this season.
Oh yeah, if
Because
Jalen
you have been
Hurts-
so
if
anti
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts
Hurts.
is just fantastic and he's our quarterback for 10 years, I'm just gonna have to see what's happening when I'm 30.
I'm just going to have to revisit that situation when he's gone. Yeah, because you have said some angry things about him.
I'll have to get someone whose name rhymes with Braxton Greel to cut his
Yeah.
break lines.
Yeah. Hey, if there's any consolation for you, I wasn't that high on Kirk when he first came. And now I like Kirk, so I wasn't too high. It wasn't that I wasn't high on him. I was so angry that we got rid of Case Keenum.
Yeah.
I was so angry. I miss Case. I miss him so
Oh.
much. But now he's on the Browns, which is a
Here
great
we
team
go,
for Case Keenum.
Brownies. Here we go. Might be better than Baker.
He should be. He brought us to an NFC Championship game.
That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Well, it's 11:02.
It is 11:02. Let's kick it over to bets. We'll be back in 5 minutes while we set it up.
We really synced up there.
We're on it today.
We had that one.
It's Labor Day, man. I'm feeling it.
Hey, we laborious today, boys.
Also, this morning came so early.
Yeah.
Earliest Labor Day I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah, it was early, all right.
Yesterday was a fun day, though.
What are we gonna do tonight?
Bet on sports.
Let's go.
Probably watch some sports. Probably watch some tennis, too, while we're at it.
Yeah, you will. You'll be up here.
I'll
And
be
your
up here
tennis
watching my little
Oh, yeah.
tennis throwing. Oh, it's been good to me. It's been real good to me. All right, fellas. We'll be back in 5. Don't go anywhere. Bets are coming next. And we have plenty of them today. We have plenty.
That's good news.
Good news. We got some MLB today, fellas. A whole bunch of MLB today, too. And the first game is one of my favorites, I might add.
It's betting time.
We have lots of early games today, so we will not have to wait on sports today. Baseball starts at
all
1,
day.
and it goes all day long, so don't worry.
On the
Sit on the
couch.
couch.
Yup.
Eat some chips.
Oh, yeah.
Have a drink.
Oh,
have
yeah.
a little smoke.
Oh.
Just have a great fucking day and watch some baseball and watch some sports. Also, U.S. Open is getting intense.
It's getting intense. You see DeChambeau almost hit that drive into the crowd?
No.
Someone almost caught the ball. Oh, man. Maybe we might pull up the video at the end of the show here because that was crazy.
Braxton is kicked out of the show. How do we ban people? Report, block. Block then report, or report then block?
Block then report. No, report then block. Let's see. No, Blair, don't. No, don't. No, Blair, don't.
Just so you all can see how fucking mean this person is to me. This is what he sent me.
Blair, don't do it.
You see it?
The uprights are over there. No, don't.
See it? A little glare, but you see that? Yup. That's
Just for reference, that's the purple team that isn't the Ravens lining up to do a classic move. Yeah. Now he's going to be pissed. You blocked and reported.
well, I was excited to do this today, but now I'm not.
Damn.
Well, I was excited for the first
Shaking
game, but
my
now I'm
head.
not. Trevor Williams, Patrick Corbin, Mets, Nationals,
Yeah, whatever.
Patrick Corbin sucks.
It's a baseball game.
No, actually, though, Patrick Corbin really fucking sucks at baseball. You guys want to hear the earn run log? Just
Yeah,
real quick?
tell me.
661-654-4462. Want to hear the piss missile log?
Yeah.
22112333101.
Wow.
This dude is so fucking bad
This
at
dude
pitching.
loves
How-
playing for the wrong team here.
How do you continue to start a guy that's this bad at throwing a baseball?
Great question.
I don't understand. It literally makes zero sense to me.
Couldn't tell you.
Also, take your pick on who's hitting a dinger today. Michael Conforto, dinger. J.D. Davis, dinger. Pete Alonso, probably going to hit a dinger. Javier, probably going to hit a dinger. Literally take your pick. Like, they all could hit dingers. They might all actually hit dingers. They might be 4 home runs today. But take both team totals and the over. Live bet the hell out of that. Yep, I agree. I will be taking Mets team total over.
Yeah, the Mets normally get really low team total overs.
I bet it's 4.5 or
I'm wondering.
5.5.
It's 4.5 on BetUS at -130. So I'm assuming it's not going to be much different anywhere else. Seems pretty solid right there.
What is it on DK?
DK 4.5 -125.
Okay,
Better odds
better.
by slightly.
Probably the game total over as well. Trevor Williams is actually a pretty good pitcher. As of recent, I should say. His last 3 starts, he's given up 0 earned runs across all. Actually, last 5 starts, he's been pretty good. But before that, he was known to be a little inconsistent. Earned run log before the last 5 games was 4.3123.
All right.
Pete Alonso wants to hit a dinger so badly. I'm looking. Braxton, you saw the stats today, obviously. Like that's absurd. Just so people know, Braxton showed me this website, Daily Baseball Data. It's a really good pitchers versus batters website. Michael Conforto, 27 at bats, 10 hits, 2 doubles, 5 dingers off Patrick Corbin.
Now here's what I'm seeing that I like a little more than the full game over. Because my problem with that is the Mets.
Are the Mets?
The Mets. It's tough for the Mets to put up 4 in a whole game.
Yeah.
Let alone the 4.5.
Yep.
Let alone 9. You need the Natties to do some good stuff.
Their bats
and
have
the
been
Mets
pretty
can
good, though.
pitch though.
Yeah, that's true. The Mets pitching is what scares me.
Right. So here's what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking dabble in the first 5.
Yeah?
Pat Corbin's still out there.
Oh, he's so fucking
So
bad.
you can get the Mets over 2.5 in the first 5 at plus 100.
Which will get hit.
Should hit. And the Mets' first 5 money line is only at minus 135.
Okay. That's not bad.
In
Actually,
my
that first 5 money line is not bad at all.
No.
I'm just gonna take. I want to take the Mets to win here because I truly believe the Mets are gonna win here. Except Nationals at home, Mets on the road, scares me slightly. And this Trevor Williams guy, I'm not totally sure. You know the Mets have won 7 of their past 8 games too.
Hey, let's
I mean,
boys.
7 of them have been Washington. They've played Washington 7 times in the past 9 games, and the other 2 were Miami. So like, but they clearly have Washington's number. I think FanDuel has Mets first 5 money line at minus 122. That's pretty solid.
Wow.
I think I'm just taking every over I can in this game because I truly think that the Nats hit it. I think the Mets hit it, and I think they obviously hit the full game.
I'm taking both of those first 5s.
Yeah.
Keeping it early. Turn this game off after
I like
5.
that. Yep, because Patrick Corbin is you know what you're gonna get out of him.
He should get toasted.
He should get toasted.
Should get toasted like a marshmallow.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah.
it. Second game of the day, also at 105. We have Hyun Jin Ryu of the Toronto Blue Jays pitching on the road at plus 125, going against Jameson Tylan of the New York Yankees at home, getting minus 145. Jameson Tylan is 8-5, 4.44 ERA with a 1.24 WHIP, 5.0 average innings pitched. Let's see how his earned run log is recently. Not great. 5.33, but those last 3 is 5.33 across 3 and 5 innings. He's given up a dinger in his last 3 games. Gave up 2 the last game. I don't know, man. Jameson Tylan doesn't seem too hot as of recent. The over-under is set at 10 in this game. Why?
Yeah. 9.5 on BetUS.
Okay.
9.5 on DraftKings.
Ryu is 12-8, 3.92 ERA with a 1.17 WHIP. His earned run log 37047200030. So sporadic as shit. Can be really good. Can be really bad. We don't really know. I do want to see player versus batter. How do they hit against him? Oh, okay. Yankees don't bat overly impressive
No.
against Ryu. Ooh, Gary Sanchez to hit a dinger today. 10 at bats, 4 hits, 1 double, 3 home runs. Ooh. And the Toronto Blue Jays actually bat against Jameson Tylan pretty damn well. 317 average with a 370 on base percentage, 561 slugger. That's pretty good. Mets first 5 minus a half is plus 110.
Oh. I like that as well.
That's a good one. I like that one a lot. I don't know what to do with the Yankees right now. 2, I don't know what to do with the Blue Jays right now.
Yeah.
They are both just teams I don't like touching.
Yeah.
Because you can say, yeah, Toronto Blue Jays have won 7 of their last 8. You can say that, but they've also beaten Oakland and Baltimore and Detroit. Like, it's not that, and they had Oakland at home, where Oakland is not decent. Like, they're not that great on the road. They beat them by 1 and 2, and then 8 the last time. They beat Baltimore by 1. They beat Detroit by 1 twice. Like, they're not. They lost to Baltimore too. They're not that impressive, and I don't know what to do with them. And then you got the Yankees on the other side, who have trying to make a playoff push and have lost 6 of their last 8 to Oakland, L.A., Angels, not Dodgers, and Baltimore. They just lost 2 out of 3 to fucking Baltimore.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with these damn teams.
So, yeah, but they're also so bad sometimes.
They are.
Every time I want to give them respect, they go and lose by 15, and it's like, all right.
You know what? Yankees are kind of getting disrespected by the public today, which makes me kind of like
That's
them.
always a good day to take.
That's always a good day.
Here's what I'll
42%
say.
of tickets, 79% of money.
Just
That's
something
still
to
weird,
note. Well, first of all, it's like, if you look at basically, the Toronto's better in almost every statistical category.
Yeah.
Yet, in their last 5 matchups, the Yankees have won 4 of them. Toronto's only win was a 2-0 slugfest back in May. Also worth noting, although the Yankees have not been on a good stretch against bad teams, they're 10 they're 10-1 in their last 11 at home against winning teams.
Interesting.
So situations where they win games are ones like this.
Interesting.
They take on good teams at home. What's their win line? And they still have more. Yeah, I would not.
I just can't believe that they are losing games right now. Like, it's the
I know.
Yankees in a playoff push,
I
and they're
know.
losing games. It's just, I've never seen it before. I'm here for it. I
Yeah,
love it.
It's fine, but
But also, Stephanie, I think the Orioles do deserve a little bit of respect. Because let's remember that the Orioles' first 4 to 5 batters, high quality, good batters. The only thing that's been screwing them all season is their pitching. It's been horrendous. Like, they've been giving up 10 runs every single fucking game. And now, finally, like, Keegan Aiken is pitching better.
true.
Mean John Means seems like he's kind of back pitching better. Like, who went yesterday? Ellis? They're starting to do some other things with their rotation now. And they're starting to get some better pitching. Finally. And it's never been the question of the bats, because we've always been taking Orioles team total over. Like, it's always been a solid bet. And the bats haven't slowed down. It's just the pitching is finally mediocre.
Yeah.
And if it's mediocre, you're going to win some games. Like, I'm not saying that this team's going to go 500 on the way out, but if they can figure out their pitching a little bit more, they could win some games. And they upset a lot of fucking teams. Now, today, I'm not sure that's going to happen because we got Chris Bubich on the mound.
No,
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
we're
I
done.
don't, yeah.
We're done with the Yankees.
I don't know what to do with the Yankees.
I'm cool with not touching it.
Yep, I'm okay with it. I will say Yankees money line might make it in some kind of parlay, one or another. Anyways, Chris Bubich though, 4-6, 5.16 ERA with a 1.53 WHIP. Sporadic. He's got good stuff, but he is sporadic. Earned run log 1.527, 1.32, 1.15. Lets up some dingers, not constantly. Little sporadic dingers as well.
Here and there.
Here and there. Zach Lowther. Dude. What is this? What is that?
Zach with just a C.
Zach with just a C.
Now, what's his full? Now, hold on, because there's. The question is, if his full name is like Zachary with just a C.
Mm-hmm.
It is Zachary with just a C. That's allowed. Because that's on his parents. That's not on him.
That's fair.
The reason we're so mad at Will Crow, his name is William with 2 L's.
Yeah, that's just a douche fuck move. Like, I'm sorry, you're not a good person.
I haven't seen where's Will Crow been?
He pitched 2 days ago, yesterday.
No, it's always on the weekends.
Yeah. Anyways, Zach Lowther, ERA 10.8,
Oh,
whips over 2.
God.
On base percentage is 432.
Oh my God.
He's pitched in 5 games this year. Hasn't pitched since July 7th, where he went 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run. You'll know right away what type of game Booch will have if he locates well, if he nails. This is whatever, dude. I'm still not talking to you. You're still blocked and reported. So have fun never having a YouTube account ever again, dick. I want to write down Orioles money line just in spite. I really want to do it. I know it's not worth it, but I really want to do it.
Just because,
I'm looking through a
gotta
couple
learn
things.
somehow.
Oh, Royals are getting 86% of tickets, 99% of money. Give me the Orioles minus 4.5. 99% of money on the Royals today?
No,
You have to be fucking kidding me. On the road, the Royals, with Chris Bubich on the mound. He's getting 99. Not 98. Not 98.5. 90 fucking 9. That's absurd. This is ridiculous. I hope to God they fucking crunch them today.
Baltimore's won their last 2 against the Royals.
Yep.
Out of 3 matchups this season.
Even Braxton knows it shouldn't be something that's happening.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I finally got into the Orioles spirit yesterday too. I thought about taking Orioles money line yesterday.
Yeah.
It made it. The Orioles money line was written on the VIP slate at one point yesterday, and I talked myself out of it and put them in an alt line parlay for plus 4.5 instead. It was there. It was ready to go. I'm sad.
You know.
But it happens.
It happens.
Free pick has over 10.5 in this game. I don't agree. Nope. I don't agree.
That's a tough one to take.
I just want to see real quick. Is it not gonna?
Is that 10.5? I have 9.5 here.
Oh, you got 9.5.
Wow, that's actually crazy. It's 9.5. Am I looking?
10.5 on BetUS.
It's 9.5 on DraftKings.
At what?
Minus 120 for the over.
Weird. That's very different. That's like not even close.
That's very different.
But which does pitch pretty well. I mean, not they
just
haven't.
Went to 10.
It just went literally.
Just now.
Wow. All right. Well, I took the spread straight out. Nice. Let's go O's. I've been on them. I like O's. I think you can see a winner there. Next game of the day though, because I don't want to touch team totals in that one. I have a feeling it's a low scoring game.
Yeah.
I think that the under is going to be a great play in that game. I do not see a lot of runs happening. 110. We are into the 110 now. Done with the 105s. We're on to the 110. Tampa Bay Rays plus 122 on the road with Ryan Yarbrough. Yarbrough. Going against the Boston Red Sox and fucking Chris Sale. This dude's going to start pissing me off here pretty quick. Mr. Chris Sale. Why he's still good at baseball is beyond me. He's insane at baseball still. He didn't pitch for 2 fucking years, but he came back a better pitcher than when he left. How? Don't know. But I'm waiting for him to blow up because he has to blow up at some point. He has to. Like, you can't do that and not blow up. But it still hasn't happened, so I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know. The Rays seem like they don't want to win out for this playoff push. They've dropped 3 of the last 5. The Red Sox, I can't decide if they're a good team or not. They can't decide if they're a good team or not. Chris Sale is probably a pretty decent answer, though. Maybe a Boston Red Sox and because Ryan Yarbrough is not very good. He's very sporadic. I think the Red Sox hit very well against, 343 average with a 381 on-base percentage with a 704 slugging. They like to go against Ryan Yarbrough. What is the Red Sox team total over?
Good question.
4.5?
4.5 on BetUS.
The Tampa Bay Rays is really sitting at 3.5 right now. I guess it is Chris Sale.
It's 4.5 on DK as well. Rays are 4.5, but plus money on DraftKings.
I don't know. Chris Sale is a scary man right now. He's really good. I think I like the Red Sox team total over. And the Red Sox to win. Which is scary because this team just can't decide if they're good or not.
No, they cannot.
They really don't know. They haven't quite figured it out.
I think I like the over here.
You like the over here?
Yeah.
Red Sox are getting 52% of tickets, 72% of money, so it's not a terrible stack. Wow. Rays, 59% of tickets on plus 1.5, 99% of money at plus 1.5.
Really?
That's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess Rays at plus
makes
1.5,
sense.
but man, going against
That's a
Chris
lot,
Sale
though.
and everything, that's a lot. I think I've now kind of talked myself into this, but I think I really like the Red Sox today. And I hope to God that Chris Sale doesn't decide to shit the bed the day that I decide that he's a good pitcher.
Very well could.
He very well could, though. Moving on. Next game. Do we have the White Sox today? The White Sox don't play today.
The Sox are clean.
Sox are clean today. We might have a battle of the Bronx parlay with Red Sox
Ooh.
Red Sox and what is it? In Yankees? Battle of the I don't know. I'll think of one. I'll think of something. 135, we have Tariq Skubal and the Detroit Tigers on the road going against Bryce with an S, Wilson of the Pittsburgh Pirates at home getting plus 125. These baseball players need to stop with these names. I've had enough. Tariq Skubal, very sporadic, extremely sporadic. Earned run log 622004513. That is literally the definition of sporadic.
Yep.
Piss missile log 22100333021. Expect some runs today. Expect some runs. Bryce Wilson's 2-6, 5.22 ERA with a 1.47 WHIP. His earned run log 40043100512. Piss missile stayed down quite a bit. I don't understand. I went back to the Mets game, noticed that the Mets are plus 118 to race to 5, and the Mets team total is 5. Just something I found. That's a you bet right there.
You know me. Love that race.
That was a good race. Can't for the life of me figure out why Detroit Tigers are favored in this game. Really does not make any sense to me, actually, at all. Also, Pirates team total over might be the lock of the century today.
3.5 at minus 125 on BetUS. 3.5 at minus 120 on DraftKings. So that seems to be the standard.
I think I will be putting Pirates team total over by itself and probably doing I'll probably throw them in an alt line of some kind.
With the Pirates.
Yeah. Pirates alt line. I'll probably throw Orioles alt line in there as well. Just a couple runs, like both. I probably can't get it much more than 2.5.
Shaking, Eric.
Dryer,
Ah.
washer or dryer, I believe. It only shakes my room.
I was gonna say I
don't know why.
This isn't even. It isn't even near. That's weird.
I know.
Oh, such is life.
Oh well. Anyways, Pittsburgh Pirates, great spot today. I don't understand. They're at home. Detroit should not be at minus 140 at all. Not even close to minus 140. Their team total should not be over 4.5. I just don't understand. Game total sitting at 8 too. 8.5. 8.5.
Yep.
Hey man, there should be a good amount of runs in this game. There should be a solid amount of runs. I like the overs on everything, but Pirates for sure. 3.5. What is it on DK? What are the odds?
Minus 120. About the same, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Very nice. They've played 3 times this year. Pittsburgh has won 2.
Yeah, I cannot for the life of me figure out why they are the underdogs.
Was 2 or a doubleheader, so you can't get much out of that. But then the last regular one, Tigers getting 79%. Wait,
75% of tickets and 96% of money. What am I missing here? Am I missing something with Detroit Tigers here and Tariq Skubal? Like, can someone explain to me what's going on and why the line is what it is and why people are getting 96% of money on the Royals and the Tigers today?
yeah.
Both on the road.
That's a weird one.
Who is betting on these games? Who's doing this? Why? What are you doing? Anyone in the chat, please tell me if I'm going fucking crazy here. But what? What is happening today? This might be the easiest day of betting I've ever seen in my life. We might sweep. At this rate, seeing all the 99% and shit. Anyways, next game, 210. Zach Wheeler on the mound. On the road for the Phillies, getting plus 120, going against Brandon Woodruff of the Milwaukee Brewers, getting minus 140 at home. This also doesn't make any sense to me. Because Brandon Woodruff is a really fucking good pitcher. Like an insanely good pitcher.
Yeah.
Little bit of regression, I will say, in recent games and things. But still a very, very solid pitcher. Going against Zach Wheeler, who has just been bad. So bad. Earned run log 4.5640400144. Just not good. You love a nerfy in the Philly Brewers game. I'm going to put a yerfy down. A little insight on VIP. We are actually playing Phillies Brewers Yurfie. And if you think I'm kidding, go ahead. Check out the slate after this. That'll be one of my only Yurfies I've ever put in VIP as well.
Fade.
Braxton.
Suck.
Yeah, fades suck. No, honestly, Zach Wheeler is just not good. The Phillies, just another team that needs to make a playoff push and just dropped 2 out of 3 of the Marlins out of nowhere. And I was kind of upset about it, not going to lie. Kind of made me angry. Brewers not playing great themselves, however, have won 6 of their last 8 against decent teams. Before that, they were not playing that well. Seems like their pitching's come back a little bit. It was a little rubbish there for a bit. Their bats are right where they should be, 4, 5, 6 every game. Milwaukee Brewers team total over 3.5.
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Against Zach Wheeler and whoever else comes in behind Zach Wheeler, don't really care. The Phillies just don't look good right now. They really don't. Also, game total over 7?
Yeah.
That's a nice line there. Brewers team total over, though. Wow. I am starting to really like the slate today. One post-it note already filled out. I'm starting to really like the slate today. I think there's a lot of money to be made today. I really do. Yeah, I think just Brewers team total over. I don't know what else to do with that one besides just,
Freaking McCutcheon home run.
Oh, yeah?
Sitting 2 out of 5 against the Brewers. I don't know. Just a random
Just a little.
fact.
Brewers are getting 65% of tickets, 86% of money. So a bit of a stack there. Their -1.5 is getting 67% of tickets and 98% of money. A lot of people on the Brewers today. A lot of people. I will not be taking their money line. I might be taking their money line. I haven't decided yet.
Philadelphia has won every game against the Brewers this year.
How many is it?
4.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Pretty interesting there. And they were underdogs in 3 of them.
Okay, so I'm not taking Brewers money line
a
today.
little danger.
Danger. Stranger.
Interesting.
That is kind of interesting. I did not know that. Next game of the day. We are into 2:20 p.m. now. Also, we're going to have to get this slate out pretty quick after the show's over because I need people to get their picks. Anyways, next game of the day, we have the Cincinnati Reds at the Chicago Cubs. Wow, I cannot think of a worse game to watch than this one today. Sonny Gray for the Cincinnati Reds getting -150 on the road going against Justin Steele. And the Chicago Cubs at home getting +130. Sonny Gray, 7-6, 3.89 ERA with I missed the whip, but a 309 on base percentage. Earned run log, 2.003241852. So, a little sporadic, but he's seemed really good in the last 4 games. He looks like he's got a lot of control. The walks are down. The strikeouts are a little sporadic. The dingers are completely almost gone. Sonny Gray has been pitching pretty well. He's going against Justin Steele, who's 3-2, 3.48 ERA with a 1.26 whip. Only averages 2 innings, though. He's given us 31 innings this year with an on-base percentage of .316. His earned run log, 0.423, 0.00000, but those zeros all came with like 1 inning pitched. The 3.24 came in 5, 4, and 3 innings. And his last game against the Minnesota Twins, 5 innings, 1 hit, 0 earned runs. Pretty solid pitcher. I'm not touching this game. You have 2 of the most sporadic, awful teams to bet on in all of baseball playing against each other. Have the Cubs really won 6 in a row? That's disgusting. And it started with Minnesota twice.
Wow.
Yeah. That hurts.
You guys inspired him.
I like the first 5 under 4.5 a lot. Not bad. That could be a good one. The wind coming back at you today, too. Is it? No, it's not worth. I was going to say, is it worth throwing Chicago in an alt-line parlay, but maybe it is. I don't know. I can't decide. The Cubs play the Reds really tough, don't they?
Yeah.
They tend to win.
They've taken the last 2 against the Cubs.
Oh, but
then before
Cincinnati
that,
was on a roll.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this is a stay away game, unfortunately. I kind of wanted to bet it just so I said I could, but it's not smart. Especially with how sexy this post-it note looks right now.
Yeah.
This is a sweet post-it note, by the way. I'm calling it now. Especially that Yurfie that Braxton gave us. The lock of the century. Next game. All right, we got a 2-hour break now, so you can this is a snack.
Go get a haircut.
This is the drink and smoke break. Go get a snack. Go drink some water, maybe get a glass in there so you get prepared for the next round of games, kind of thing, you know. But make sure you relax today. No one worked too hard today. San Francisco at Colorado. San Francisco's minus 150 on the road with Kevin Gausman on the mound going against Kyle Freeland of the Colorado Rockies, getting plus 130 at home. Kevin Gausman, 12-5, 2.52 ERA, 1.0 WHIP. Pretty solid pitcher. 257 on base percentage. His earned run log 2.23113620. So very solid. Doesn't give up many home runs. Doesn't give up many walks. His strikeouts have been good. What is Kevin Gausman strikeouts today?
That's a question.
That's a question. That is in fact a question.
But do I have the answer? Of course. 5.5.
Damn it.
Overs at plus 110. Unders at minus 140.
Damn it. I was hoping it was gonna be 4.5.
Don't worry.
Rockies don't really strike out a whole bunch. I've seen a lot of big numbers come from Gausman. In his last 6-7 games, his strikeouts 7-2, 5-7, 5-8, 9. But those were against teams that strike out a lot, so I'll holster that one. Put that one away real quick. Just holster it. Kyle Freeland is not terrible. 4.22 ERA, 327 on base percentage, earned run log 1.2020142111. The problem is it's very sporadic how many innings he's going to go. We really have no idea. Dingers are down, walks are down, strikeouts are extremely inconsistent, very sporadic. They go everywhere. He can get 10 one game and he can go 1 the next, so not a ton there. Actually, what's Kyle Freeland's strikeouts at?
That's 4.5.
That's 4.5?
Yes.
Because the Giants do strike out quite a bit. Just the Giants to win here?
I think Giants to win isn't bad, even at minus 150.
I'm gonna see what the percentages are because I have a feeling this is gonna be parlayed by everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, 64% of tickets on the Giants with only 53% of money.
Oh, that's not bad.
And the spread is getting 73% and 73% at minus 1.5. That's a great. I like the San Francisco Giants today. And again, we get them at minus 150 because no one seems to ever give them any respect on their value.
True.
I'll take it. Giants money line. The only angle that I'm afraid of is the Rockies being at home because for some reason they just play very well at home.
I'm taking the over here.
You're taking the over.
Over 11.
You're finally taking it, huh?
Yeah, 11's more appropriate, and the Giants are actually a team that can score.
This is all true.
Like, don't give me 12.5 against whoever.
Yeah.
But, 11 with these boys, I like it. Smells like a big scoring game.
We sound kind of stuffed up a little bit.
I'm a little.
Must have been that Hennessy yesterday.
Nah.
I've never had Hennessy before.
Did you enjoy the experience?
I did. I also felt, yeah, I did. I did enjoy my experience with Hennessy yesterday. It was a good day. All right, moving on. 4:15. We got the Dodgers and Max Scherzer, baby.
Roger, Dodger.
Max fucking Scherzer. God, I love betting on this guy. Going against Miles Mikolas of the St. Louis Cardinals at plus 185 at home. Dodgers getting minus 200 on the road, by the way. Before I get too excited about this, I'm going to check out the Dodgers percentages because I have a feeling it's going to be a big old stack. 89% of tickets, 99% of money. Oh, that's on the spread. Sorry. Let me check the money line. Hang on. I can't find it. Hey. 82% of tickets, 51% of money. That's just stacked. That is just parlay galore.
So sad.
Over under set at 7.5. Kind of interesting.
That's pretty low.
Miles Mikolas, 0-1, 4.4 ERA. He's given us 16 innings. They have not been the greatest 16 innings. Earned run log, 4.301. His last 2 games, he went 4.1 in 3 innings, gave up 4 and 3 earned runs. He's only let up 1 dinger, but I have a feeling the Dodgers might get into this guy a little bit. And then you got Max Scherzer on the other side, who's obviously just a freak of fucking nature beast. Doesn't give up. He hasn't given up an earned run in 13.2 innings. Actually, it's probably more than that. He's given up 1 earned run in his last 19 innings. It just fucking nuts. Strikeouts 9, 10, 8, 7, 6, 10. What's his strikeouts at today? Give me 6.5. Give me 7.5.
7.5.
At
Minus 135.
no, not worth it.
Jeez.
Not worth it. Not worth it because the St. Louis Cardinals are a good strikeout team. They're the fifth least struck out team. Struck out team. Yeah. I would say put Dodgers in a parlay today, but after seeing the lines that I just witnessed, I don't know. They should fucking kill him. They should absolutely kill him. Dodgers should win by.
Do you think they should score first and win?
I would say they score first.
Minus 135.
All right, there you go.
For something that's minus 205 on the money line, they just have to score first.
That
They
30.
got Scherzer in?
That 30% of difference. That 30% of difference is scary. That means everyone's fucking parlaying Dodgers. And when everyone parlays Dodgers, boy, do the Dodgers suck. It happens every single damn time. But yeah, I'm not going to take them because I have a full slate already, but damn do I want to take the Dodgers tonight so badly. I love betting on Max Scherzer. He's so good at pitching.
He's so good.
He's so good. But we move on to the next game, which is at 6:10. And I already see this line. I already like it. Minnesota Twins and Bailey Ober on the road at minus 130. Twins on road getting favorited. Alert. Beep, 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 beep. Bad line alert, bad line alert. Doesn't make sense. Going against the Cleveland Indians at home. Logan Allen on the mound, plus 110. Home dog today. First of all, Cleveland Indians team total over is just the bet of the century right now. Their bats are so fucking good. I love it. I've been cashing over and over and over again on the Indians team total. It's at 4.5 today with Bailey Ober on the mound. That is perfect. Bailey Ober has actually been pitching pretty well. I'm not going to lie. 2-0-2-0-3-1-2-3-4-0. But if there's anything I know about Twins pitchers, it's that if the first one is good, the second one will be 10 times worse. Logan Allen, 1-5, 6.62 ERA with a 1.42 whip. So Logan Allen does kind of get shelled around a little bit. On-base percentage of 340. It looks like his earned run log 2.15, 2.64, 3.12. I like the game total over here. I like the Cleveland Indians team total over here. I don't know if I'm going to write them down, though.
No.
Twins getting 51% of tickets, 26% of money. So they're actually, the public is saying, no, Twins are bad. Twins very bad. Indians kind of good. And the Indians at plus 1.5 are getting 80% of tickets and 98% of money. So people really stacking on the Indians today.
It's a Byron Buxton home run kind of day.
It's a Byron Buxton home run kind of day, huh?
He's 2 for 2 against the Indians.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see how he is against. See how he is against Mr. Logan Allen here. Yeah. 2 at-bats, 2 hits. 1 was a double and 1 was a dinger. Jorge Polanco did the... Okay. Jorge Polanco, Josh Donaldson, and Byron Buxton have all faced Logan Allen 1 and 2. So, Jorge Polanco, 1 at-bat, 1 hit, a dinger. Josh Donaldson, 1 at-bat, 1 hit, a dinger. Byron Buxton, 2 at-bats, 2 hits, 1 double, 1 dinger. Any three of those guys that hit a home run today, I guess? And your pick is Byron?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Byron Buxton hit a
It's the
dinger.
coolest name.
What is that? It is a cool name.
Plus 3 Han.
He's also like the fastest dude in the MLB. It's quite impressive to watch. I want to play the game total over here, but I'm not going to. I'm staying away from this one.
It's a bit much.
It is a bit much. I think they'll hit it anyways. I'm sure there'll be 11, 12 runs this game. Sometimes I just don't trust the Twins to do what they're supposed to do. They are that team. I stay away. Next game, 7-10. You see Kikuchi, who might be back, going against Lance McCullers. Why did both these guys face each other every single time these two teams play each other?
It's a rivalry.
Lance McCullers Jr. minus 196 for Houston Astros against Kikuchi of the Seattle Mariners. I feel like I don't even need to talk about this game because I'm just going to take Seattle plus 3.5 in an alt-line parlay either way. Lance McCullers Jr., solid pitcher, very good. Earned run log 0.4022400044. So either gives you 0 or it gives you 4. UC Kikuchi, who I cannot figure out this season, thought I had him figured out, and then he came out and threw 7 shutout innings against Houston the last time. So that kind of pissed me off. Before that, his earned run log was 4.73013375. So I have no idea what he's going to do today. Absolutely none. I do want to see if the Astros are getting stacked on, because I have a feeling they are. Yes, 67% of tickets, 94% of money.
Ooh-wee.
And their spread is probably even worse.
Oh, yeah.
It is at 56% of tickets, 89% of money. Yep.
Ooh-wee.
I just hope Kikuchi keeps it together today, because I think I am going to take that Mariners plus 3.5 in an alt-line parlay. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot to be said about this game. Mariners have been playing well. Bats have been working. Take Mariners plus 1.5. Yep. Their team total is 3.5. I don't necessarily trust that against Lance, although they did get 4 against him last time. Yeah, I think Mariners plus money. Sprinkling on Mariners money line 2. I see them outright winning. Okay. What do you anything you like for this one, Sean?
Nothing jumps out at me.
Nothing really.
Nothing tickles my...
Tickles your peach. I was going to say the exact same thing. I was going to say nothing tickles your peaches.
I was actually just going to go off. I said tickles my... And I had no idea what the last word was.
I was going to say
I'm
tickles
glad
your
you came in
peaches.
with the peaches, because...
Wow. We are on the same page today. We
are like a book, dude.
We are one and the same today. Hey, look out, Vegas.
Uh-oh.
Look the fuck out. We're on the same page today. It's going to get wealthy in this room. It's going to get real wealthy.
It's going to get
wealthy. Anyways, last game of the day. We got a 9:07 tonight. So you can watch the late game and go back to work tomorrow because we all have off today. Except for us, because the fellas don't take days off.
no days off.
No days off. The under has hit a ton. I was also thinking about that as well. But Kikuchi, I seen Kikuchi's earned run log being like 4.75 and stuff really scares me because he could have a bad game and that under is going to get destroyed.
Yep.
All right, last game of the day. AJ Alexi for the Texas Rangers on the road at plus 110 going against Jamie? It's got to be Jamie, but it's not, I know it's not Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie Barria. 5.4 ERA for Barria, 1.57 whip. Not a great pitcher. Earned run log 2.15330207. That's normally across 3 to 4 innings. He does let up a good amount of home runs. He's not a big strikeout guy at all. He lets up some walks, so definitely a pitcher you can target. AJ Alexi is 1-0. He's pitched in 5 innings, and he gave us 5 innings, 1 hit, and 0 earned runs. So really don't know what to do with that one. I hate these pitchers that don't pitch before, and then they come in, and they're fucking amazing, and then they get shelled one game, and then they're amazing again. So I don't know what to do. I know that Barria is attackable as a pitcher, but it looks like Rangers are getting 4.5, so it's not really worth it. I'll check out percentages even though I'm not playing this game just to see where we're at. It looks like Angels are getting 54% of tickets, 52% of money, so everyone's split on this game as it is. I do not like this game. Stay away.
I'm taking the Rangers.
Are you?
I'll tell you why. I've been screwed by the Angels in this situation too much where I'm like, well, other team bad.
Other team
and
bad?
they shouldn't be that bad, right?
No.
Happened too many times. And the Rangers have screwed me too many times when I haven't bet on them. So, getting ahead of the curve. This one, I don't even know if it's a recommendation. I think it's more of a personal grudge.
Yeah.
Because the Angels have really been the one team that has just been
Angels
dookie on my deck, you know?
Angels piss me the fuck off. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Angels make me very, very, very angry sometimes.
And dude, it feels so good to win a bet on the Rangers, you know? You're
Yeah.
Like, let's go, Range.
Mr. Ranger.
Mr. Ranger. Yeah, so plus 110. Good value.
Great value.
Angels are confusing and they stink a lot of the time.
I agree with that observation. That was a great observation, actually.
Yeah, sometimes I got some gems.
Sometimes. We do have one WNBA game tonight.
Really?
For those that tune into the WNBA. It is, once again, Mercury and Fever, but the line has now gone up.
Fever.
I'm going to double check that there is no injuries, even though they won't tell us till game time anyways, because WNBA is the worst fucking thing on planet Earth. And is the line 10 or 9.5? I'm seeing 10 and minus 9.5. We got no more injuries for the Phoenix Mercury. It looks like we're all good there. And it looks like the Indiana Fever just have one question with WNBA. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What sound does a goat make?
It's kind of like a sheep.
Kind of like a bah.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
That
Yeah, but it's a eh.
was pretty good.
My neighbor used to have a goat.
That's pretty, is that what it sounds
His
like?
name was shit.
That's a terrible name.
No, it wasn't. It's not Yelmer, but it's close to Yelmer. It was really close to Yelmer, actually. Fuck. I'm gonna forget it. He was a little shithead though. I had to walk through their yard to get to my bus stop because it was like my friend's house, and he was the one who had a goat. And if you got too close to him, he kind of charge after you.
Oh, yeah.
And he still had he still had like a little bit of horns. They gave him a little bit. And man, that fucker, he could hit you. He wanted to ram your
That
ass.
sounds like a stressful way to get to school.
Yeah, I'd always walk like on the outside of their line because I was scared, a little bit scared of him.
Little room to run.
But they would like wrestle with him. They would like he would come and charge at him, and they would just like put their foot up and like make it hit the top of his head, and he would like had fun. Like that was his way of playing. I'm like, if he misses your leg, you're fucking done. Like that dude will kill you. It's just right through your other leg. I don't know, man.
Wild.
Pet goat, seen it before. I would advise against.
Better in theory than in practice.
Yeah, I would very much advise against. I wouldn't do it. Anyways, WNBA tonight. I think. Listen, the Mercury. The only reason they covered the other day was because their third quarter and I guess their whole second half.
Yeah.
They outscored them 36-9. No, 36-13, 39-13 in the third quarter alone. It just set up the whole game. The Fever are not a bad team anymore. Sorry. The Fever are still a bad team. They're not as bad as what the Fever were earlier on in the season.
Right.
They are capable. Oh, the line just came up too. They are capable of winning games. Now, the Mercury have to be one of the hottest teams in the WNBA right now. If it wasn't for Elena Deladone being out for the Mystics, I would say the Mystics are one of the hottest teams right now.
True.
But the Mercury have picked up every team and dropped them on their fucking head.
Got him.
They have won every game since the break.
Wow.
They have covered the spread in every game except for one since the break. And it was actually the Fever in their second game back. Wow. They beat them by 4. They did beat the Fever by 22 last time.
Wow. That's a lot.
And I'm also sorry about yesterday's. I took under-overs, and they both just got shit on.
Right.
Shouldn't have taken anything yesterday. Knew better. I think we just take the Phoenix Mercury again. I don't like that the line is as high as it is.
I'm gonna real quick see if there's.
And also check what it is first half because that would be a good
checking
line.
Is there a way to do since the break?
Yes, go to outcomes. Up there. Or sorry, no, season segment.
Oh,
games do
look
last.
at that.
Like 6. That's how many games since the All-Star break, pretty much.
Okay, so Mercury are plus 9.6 net rating in the first half, and the Fever are minus 5.6.
Okay.
So if you do quick maths, that's about a 14-ish point differential.
Can you check first quarter too?
Yeah, I just want to see what the line.
Yeah.
Before we even get.
I'm gonna guess it's 5.5.
I don't have quarter bets yet on here. I'm assuming they'll come in maybe as the day goes on. But the half bets are 5.5 right now. That's the spread.
That's what I figured.
So that's pretty nice. For future reference, let's check first quarter.
Let's go basketball, WNBA. Let's figure out what we got here. More bets.
Do you have any quarters?
I do. First quarter, I've got.
Whoa! If you're gonna
minus
take
2.5.
anything, the Phoenix Mercury net rating in the second half is 37.6.
Wow.
The second best is 12.2, and of course the Fever down at 11th are minus 14.2 in the.
So you're saying a second half. A second half.
Whatever it is, because that is a 41.8 differential.
Phoenix Mercury in the second half is minus 4.
Yeah, do one of those. Their offensive rating in the second half is 119.7. Their defensive rating in the second half is 82.1.
I'm just gonna say full game.
Might as well take full game, but
Just say full game.
you could put your house and your children on the second half. Put little Timmy on that.
And your
second.
wife.
No, come on. Let's show some respect.
All right, that's my bad.
It's Labor Day. They're
That's
the
my
ones who went into labor to make little Timmy, who you're betting on the Mercury Fever game.
Hey, Mercury, full game spread. Just keep it simple, stupid. Kiss factor. We're on the kiss factor. But yes, full game spread.
I got my own sticky note. I don't need you.
I got my own sticky note. I'm seeing 9.5 at minus 112. I like that. Like I said, the Fever are a good enough team to hang with them now. I just seen that third quarter, which was what the Mercury have been doing of the last game. It's just, you can tell they are just so much better. So much better. The Mercury are on fucking fire right now. Won every game since the break. Have only not covered the spread since one game since the break. And I'm just going to keep riding them. Let's ride them to victory. And I'm actually going to put in this line right now because I have seen a lot of times after our show that the line jumps a full point. I'm late as hell today, fellas. What's going on? Hey, Cam.
Cam, how are ya?
Yes, Cam, I think you should play it back. I think we got bets today. I'm real excited for the slate.
That
This
MLB
weekend,
slate is something else.
I sent it to a couple people who were in some group chats with me. I sent it this weekend. I fucking hated baseball this weekend. And I know that it's also because we didn't do well, but, like, I said it before the games even started that I hated the slate this weekend. They were bad. Cam is the one moving lines. That's what he is. That's a government job. The government. He's actually a FanDuel guy or, like, DraftKings or some shit. It's been a weekend, y'all.
Awesome.
I'll say. It has been a weekend.
What was your favorite part of the Labor Day weekend so far, Alec?
That's a big question. This weekend was awful. That's not fun.
What was your least favorite part?
What was your least favorite part? No, like I said, yesterday was the first time I ever tried Hennessy, and I liked it. It was solid. Good shit. They need to give me a check for that. I think that was my highlight. Nice, warm. Feeling good yesterday. I was feeling good. That food. We got invited to one of our roommates' families Sunday fun day. And it was it Korean hot pot?
Yeah.
I
I swear, I got there a little late. I had work
Iowa
yesterday.
football dominating the Indians. Rax, you had to have been so fucked up for that game. Opening weekend for football in Iowa. There's quite literally nothing else to do there. I know because I've been there. Yeah, I'm sure you got. I will say that this morning came real early. Just came real early. What you doing over there?
I wanted to see if I could find that video of Bryce saying DeChambeau saying that thing almost into that guy's head.
I did not see that for some reason. Yeah, Slate looks sick today, I might add. We don't need to go into specifics. Yeah, it's all good. Also, I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know. I know that we're going to win, but there's going to be a lot of shit said. The fellas and Suck My Take, also known as Braxton, are in a capper competition coming up here very shortly.
When does this start?
I believe Thursday.
Whoa!
For day one of football. But yes, Thursday the fellas and Suck My Take will be in a capper competition that I'm like 99.9% sure we're going to win, but I'm going to fucking murder Braxton by the end of it. Like, we will win, but someone's brakes will be cut by the end of it. What is the guy? Capper competition is a duo capper competition. And I think we're going against 12 other teams, 10 other teams. I don't know. I didn't read too much into it. I just saw capper competition with Braxton. I was like, yeah, that's a win. Put my phone back down. Yeah, it's going to be good. Hey, if the slate starts like this week and this is how the games are going to be, this is going to be the easiest week of our life. Because these lines are such dog shit today. Vegas set dog shit lines. And people are slamming lines that don't make any sense. And I'm just going to sit on the other side of all of them and just make money. And I can't wait.
I love money.
Yeah. I think we get, 3 picks a day? Nothing more than 1 minus 200 juiced or something. It's just, I feel bad for whoever else kind of enters it because they're just going to lose. It's like a $20 buy-in, $300 for first place or something.
Nice.
$30 buy-in maybe. Yeah, he told me he would toss us in a group message. He hasn't yet. I DM'd him this morning again, so we'll see. He'll figure it out. I'm sure he's late to the party. Yeah, it'll be good. Like I said, Braxton will probably be putting in.
When's that Philly one, bro?
I don't know. That's Maddie. That's crazy pants. Trying to organize a national competition. So we'll see if it happens. But hey, if it does, Philly's gonna win by 18 units after the first day.
Oh yeah.
Us, Prez, Maddie covers, and Tech. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't think of a better, that is the dream team. There is no, I don't know who else you want there. Someone please challenge this man, my goodness. I don't know who's going to join, but I know they're going to lose. Did you find the video?
No.
No. No, I did not.
Just one of those days.
Yeah, how's it going to feel? I don't know how to feel when I'm on the same side as Braxton, though.
This is completely random. I had a dream that Simone Biles was doing a celebrity boxing match.
I would watch.
I know, I would too, but it was like,
She'd probably kill someone.
yeah, it was against like a really it was against like a huge dude. It wasn't like a
Unless you just dream about dudes beating up.
No, it didn't happen.
Oh, no?
No, it was literally like my dream was about the hype leading up to the match, and it wasn't about the thing. It was about like I saw the thing, I'm like, wow, I can't believe Simone Biles is gonna be doing a celebrity boxing match. It's the least exciting dream. I was like,
Would anybody be quick enough to touch her? Bro, don't be so perverted. You can't believe that? That's unbelievable.
No way.
To touch her?
Dude, no.
Dude.
With the fist,
No,
with
no,
the
that's not.
boxing
That's
glove.
no. Relax.
Clearly I got the quickest hands in the game.
She would jump around like a damn spider slinging jabs from 15 feet in the air. It's true, though. She'd probably front flip over him and just hit him.
You'd be looking at her and she'd punch in the back of the head.
Yeah. This is true. It'd be I want to see more celebrity boxing matches.
Yeah, I want people who are way worse at it.
Also, I want to see people who aren't training box each other. Like, I want just step in a ring, no training, just fly at it.
And like
also,
people that aren't athletic looking either. Like, I want.
Also, can we get these fucking TikTok girls on a boxing match? Seems like all the TikTok and YouTube guys are doing it, but no TikTok and YouTube girls are doing it. I want to see two girls who have some beef about some boyfriend sleeping with each other get into a fucking boxing ring and throw hands. I want to see all these fucking weird little white girls that are dancing all over TikTok just get shocked across the nose by another TikTok dancer girl. I would love to watch it. Someone needs to get there.
Would you get in the gambling Twitter boxing match?
Fuck yeah! I would throw hands against any of those posers. Oh my god, I would light their asses up. You kidding me? All these fucking Twitter fingers who can't even show their face on Twitter? Yeah. We'll see if any of them even show up to the match.
That's true.
Fucking posers. I haven't used that word in a long time.
You dropped the hard posers and it just killed me. I don't think any of them are pretending to be boxers.
Yes, I absolutely would join a gambling Twitter boxing match. And I'm pretty sure I'd be the only one who shows up, but hey, I'm here for it. Sean has seen me in boxing form at different points. We had a heated slap box match here the other night. Not between me and Sean. Me and Sean don't fight each other.
We're homies.
Yeah. There's been a wrestling night in our household, and there's been it was just kind of me and someone else slap boxing. But
yeah, there was no
one else. But even when it was wrestling, me and Sean didn't just.
Yeah, we didn't match up.
We just didn't want to. I don't want to wrestle Sean. Give us your new top 25 CFB rankings. No. 1, Oklahoma doesn't deserve to be in the top 10.
What?
Yeah. That defense has been horrendous for about a decade, and as we saw against Tulane, that defense is dog shit, and they cannot be a top 10. They can't be a top 5 team, I'll put it that way, with that kind of defense. Also, Spencer Rattler, watched him as QB1, that show too, so I've been following him since early high school. Not the guy you want on your team. He's got a lot of behavior problems. A lot of shit in Spencer Rattler's life. I don't know. Talented kid. But I don't know how well he's going to do. We'll see. Damn, I really wanted to watch Tulane beat them. They got a touchdown. They got it within 5, 40-35. And then they got their onside kick. And I wanted to see Oklahoma go down so bad.
Yeah.
What's up?
I can't find the stupid female Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, still looking for that one, huh?
I couldn't find. I wanted to. Everything's a mess.
Well, with that, I need to get out of here because I need to post the VIP slate.
That's true.
Before all the games go off today. We got a new subscriber today. Thank you. If you're listening back to this video, which I have found that more people do.
Yeah, it seems to be a thing.
It seems to be a thing, I guess. That's really cool, though.
Hey.
If you are watching this back.
How are you?
How are you? If you pop in here for just a couple seconds and see our beautiful faces doing dumb shit.
How are you?
Make sure you throw a like down and subscribe to the channel. We're pushing for 100 here. We're getting close.
We're getting dang close to 100. Mullet at 100.
Mullet.
Nah,
I would enjoy seeing you in a mullet.
Probably look pretty good though.
You probably would look pretty good. No, we'll do something special at 100.
We'll do something
again
big.
At 1,000, I will be getting a Hey Fellas tattoo and HF on my forehead. No, not on my forehead, but I will be getting a Hey Fellas tattoo at 1,000, whenever it comes. Probably next week.
Yeah, probably.
When we hit 1,000 next week.
Yeah, seems about right. It's exponential growth.
It is.
100's the hardest one to get to.
100 subscriber wet T-shirt contest.
I'll win.
My
T-shirt will be the wettest.
Both of you shave your head. No, see, no. Say, okay, no.
Everyone will unsubscribe.
Everyone relax. We're at 100. This is not a huge. It's just 100. Just relax. I might like wear a suit or something, you know.
I'm gonna shave at 50K.
But at 1,000, I promise you, I will have a Hey Fellas
I think
tattoo
we should
somewhere on my
smash
body.
Something.
Sure. I'm always in a smashing mood.
Smashing. We're gonna utilize because I 100% know how to make the show mobile and still have it on your computer over there, but we can have it's like as long as we have a camera and a laptop somewhere else, we can like zoom it. Like we can do. I think we get to go on we could just do something crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, you could like.
We could take it mobile to Iowa and cut Braxton's brake lines.
Oh my God! Actually,
on the show.
I'm not shaving.
Wow.
I'm not
Look at that
shaving.
hair, man. Sean shaves his head, I'd lose it. Dude, I would lose it. I have not seen Sean have a haircut. I've lived with him for a long time now.
Yeah.
And this man has, I don't think I've ever watched the man get a haircut, actually.
Yeah.
When's the last time you cut it?
It was over the summer, so you wouldn't have seen it.
No.
It was last May.
It looks pretty luscious today, I'm not going to lie. You got like a whole mane today. It is really long.
That's just every day, bro. I know it
is crazy long.
It's gotten real long.
Wow.
Turns out if you just
Don't cut your hair.
it gets
It
longer
keeps
and longer.
getting longer. Kind of crazy. I can't wait for you to pull it back in a minute, like the slicked back. Man.
I know. We gotta do.
I'm waiting for
We
it.
gotta trim it up.
I'm waiting for it.
I got some split ends. Didn't even know what that was.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Turns out.
Anyways, fellas, we need to get out of here because we have to put out bets.
47% humidity, winds at 11 miles per hour. But that's only for right here. Hey, no pause. But that's only for right where we are.
Yeah.
So sorry the weather hasn't been too helpful for
Yeah,
anyone.
it's sorry about that.
Bet you it's hot in Texas though. No bromo, just saying.
A little bit of bromo.
Well, nothing wrong with a bromo.
Yeah.
It's 2021.
Yeah.
We can keep it bromatic.
Cam, just because you work for the CIA doesn't mean.
Yeah, bro, you won't catch me.
All right, fellas, we need to get out of here. We need to post our bets. We need to start
I pay
watching
my
some.
taxes.
We need to start watching some sports. For some reason, at the end of the show, we seem to always get more viewers than when we had the whole rest of the show. So, if that's you, if you're popping in here, if you don't know what the fuck is going on right now because you don't know what the show's about, just subscribe. You'll figure it out later.
You'll find it one day.
You'll find out what we're doing here at some point. Also, I've had it with gambling Twitter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Have they been pissing you off recently?
Yep.
Why is that?
Because I have sent out so many fucking plus money
yeah,
plays.
bro, you've been
3-0 the other day, on top of 2-0 the day before, on top of 3-0 the day before, on top of a plus 270 tennis parlay that I literally just threw out there because I wanted to. That fucking hit too. And I get like 8 likes. You guys can suck one. Not you guys. Not these spots. Not the people. Not the people.
The royal.
But you guys saw our DMs and shit of people being like, hey, you got a free play today, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I've never even seen you like one of my tweets. Why would I ever give you a fucking free play? Why? And like, I don't care because VIP does well. Like, there's plenty of people in there and shit. But like, man,
SMH.
this is why we went VIP. Ungrateful bitches. Getting free plays. Making money, not even dropping a like on a tweet, not even saying thank you, which no one does, which is okay. I don't need a thank you.
Thank you, hey fellas.
Thanks, fellas. But anyways, suck a fat one. I'm done giving multiple free plays a day. I'm sending one out a day and being like, here, choke on that. Hope it wins. Bastards. Those are all my different burners popping up in your DMs. Sometimes I wonder who's actually on the other end of some of those messages. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes you get some crazy shit said to you.
Yeah. What's the craziest DM you've gotten?
One of the trolls said, it was really funny.
Let's go.
I had a lot of fun with it, actually. It is a long time ago. His account probably got suspended or something. Craziest DM I ever got was this guy named, hang on. Ooh, also, that guy. I didn't like him at all. I'm just going through like deep DMs and like, ooh.
Bring back some memories.
Yeah, there was a couple of them in there that I just do not enjoy at all. Where? Oh, God. Damn it! I can't find it. It was along the. Oh, ha. Okay, so it starts out. I need a free lock. Hey, douchebag, and then I didn't respond. Hey, douchebag, I need a free lock for tonight, clowns. And this is like, we're private, so you have to accept the messages and then look at it. So I accepted it, as the person I am. I said Avalanche plus 9.5. Like the Colorado Avalanche plus 9.5 goals. I said, go to hell. I said, meet you there. He said, your mother resigned there. And I said, LOL, because that was pretty funny. He said, and then he messaged me the next day. He said, douchebag, you owe me, you punk. I said, I gave you a winner, though. Hey, Avalanche plus 9.5 hit. It hit. Fuck all that. I need a winner now, clown. I said, okay, Lightning plus 13.5. He goes, what the hell is plus 13.5? My books don't have that shit, you prick. I said, ah, darn. Better luck tomorrow with an exclamation point. And then he goes, what, Tampa money line? I was like, you're actually pretty funny, so I'll help you out. I said, I'm taking the money, Tampa money line tonight. And they won. He said, cool. Funny don't make money, you fuck. Is Tampa a lock? Dick face, you owe me, pussy. I said, LOL, I've given you 2 winners in a row. Colorado Avalanche plus 9.5 and Lightning plus 13.5, who ended up winning that game. I said, buy VIP, little dick. I said, yo, prick, what's the play for tonight, douchebag? And then I just stopped messaging him. And he ended up being the same weirdo capper that kept tweeting all of his wins and then coming on our Twitter during college football when we first started blowing up. Or not, sorry, college basketball. Yeah. When we were picking all those like low-level games and shit. He was, I'm sure this actually probably was Braxton. He was the capper that was just saying weird shit to everyone and ended up being that guy.
That's an interesting tactic.
I want to find the one where I told the guy that I was his dad. Because that happened too. And that was fucking hysterical. Where is it? I do need to get out of here though, so I need to post something.
Funny don't make money.
Hey, there's Braxton McGarty. What the fuck that kid is. Just kidding, that's not actually Braxton. I thought that was Braxton for some reason. Damn it.
Yeah, sorry, other Braxton.
Yeah, sorry, other Braxton. I didn't mean that.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. How do
you are, but
I feel bad if that guy actually watched today.
If you're watching right now, I'm like sincerest apologies.
Yeah, that's our bad. That's our bad.
But you should have popped in the chat once or twice so we know.
Can't find where this DM was, but damn, it was fucking hysterical. It was along the lines of like, blah blah blah. Free pick. I think it was the same guy, and he's like, blah 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 blah. Said something about your dad doesn't love you, and I came back with, yeah, but I'm your dad, and then I just left it at that.
It's a good place to leave it.
Yeah.
Not much else to be said after you father someone.
She call me daddy, but I am not her daddy. All right, I need to get out of here. We need to post our plays and start watching some sports today. Yeah. Everyone, put your feet up on the couch today.
Get your feet off the couch, dude.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Put your feet up on the couch today. Have a little drink. Have a little fun. Have a little relaxation. Take the day off. Let the fellas take care of you. Watch back the show if you need to know what you need to bet on today. I love the slate. The slate's beautiful today.
Lovely.
Game's starting in about 45 minutes. You got about 45 minutes to get comfy, and then you got sports the rest of the day.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be watching tennis and baseball all day. That'll be my day. And sprinkling a little WNBA in there too.
Wow.
It is officially football week. It is officially football week. Everyone get ready. Everyone get ready. 3 days. 72 hours. We will have Well,
Let's go.
8
And
hours.
the pool.
Grilling and pool all day. Oh man, that sounds nice. That sounds
I'd
real
kill
nice.
for that pool.
I would kill it for that pool right now. All right,
Gotta
fellas.
grill 'em, though.
We're chilling.
We're out of here. Thank you for tuning in another day. Glad we could come in on a holiday and get some people in here that normally have to work during this time. We appreciate you. Another subscriber. We're almost at 100. We'll do something fun. When we hit 1,000, tattoos are coming. We appreciate it. We will see you on the slates and on Twitter today.
Yeah.
And we'll see you here again tomorrow. 10 a.m. sharp. Every day, Monday through Friday.
What he said, man.
What I said.
It was Anthony Money.
Shout out Tony Money.
Tony Money.
Number 94.
Number 94.
All right.
Bye, fellas.
Bye,
Happy
fellas.
Labor Day. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.